Hello, Aries. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have been well. We are heading into the final quarter of 2022, as most of us know, obviously. And I feel like I'm definitely doing kind of like still the typical read that I tend to do, but I also feel like there's a shift happening, right? There's definitely messages and things that you need to know, Aries, about going into this last quarter before we shift into the new year. So I'm going to be using some tarot and oracle. A big focus, I feel, especially this month of October, is taking a look at your general energies, of course, with that shift. And then also taking a look kind of like at kind of your shadow side. What do you need to know when it comes to finances, especially? And I also want to see what's going on for love this month. So that's really what I feel intuitively drawn to for all the signs as I'm recording all these and channeling. So I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards. And I just want to say a massive thank you for joining me again today. And if you do enjoy this content and would like to be notified of future astrological signs being shared or meditations or pick a piles or I don't know, there's lots of good things going on in the channel, I feel at times. So, please do hit that subscribe button. Okay, so I actually have cleansed and blessed your cards, so I feel like we are going to get going here. I may also feel drawn, again, being that intuitive reader, to add additional decks as well to your read, but I really felt these three in particular for the beginning, so we're definitely going to be using that energy and seeing what is behind it all, of course. All right, Aries, I hope that you have been doing amazing. I hope you have. And if you have not, by any chance, we're going to see what's going on behind all of that. All right, let's see. We'll get another shuffle here. It's interesting because I did cleanse and shuffle, but I felt the need to get something else going here. The Hierophant. Okay. Wow. Okay, so definitely interesting already. Let's get your other cards pulled also. For our lovely Aries here for the month of October. October 2022, please. Bottom of the deck, I feel drawn to that. Let's see what we have going on for love. Does our Aries need to know about love, please? Oh, we got two cards coming out there for you. That's interesting. Okay, so let's begin and see what we have to start off here for you, Aries. So the first card that I pulled was the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is saying for you, especially going into this last quarter, you want to make sure you're remaining committed to something or someone. If there was, I feel like it's actually more so something like perhaps it's work related or school. You're being encouraged to see it through. Okay, so even if if you find yourself in a position where you're like, I'm not really happy with things, I wish like I had perhaps chosen differently or taken a different approach with something. It's okay. It's okay. Of course, you have the opportunity to change your mind and change, that route at any time. But I feel it's so important for you to kind of say, for example, you are looking at changing your career. So, we don't want you just to up and leave. I mean, not saying you would do that anyways. You want to make sure like your employer is set up, that they have someone else that's hired, and that that you're leaving on good terms. Okay. So definitely a big focus of staying committed. It's just going to give you like a really nice boost shifting into the next opportunity that awaits you. And again, these are, general reads. So please do take what resonates with you and leave what does not. If you're ever interested in a more in-depth look into a read yourself, you're more than welcome to reach out to me, of course, to book a private session. But yeah, so again, it could be, of course, in relation to, a person, but it can also be like a career or project or schooling or something like that. Okay, so again, whatever resonates with you here. So here we have the Eight of Wands. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So Eight of Wands, this is saying there's some exciting news on the way. Exciting news, exciting times. So, you whatever perhaps you've been waiting for, like an opportunity to appear, maybe it's in connection with this card as well. It's going to be appearing. Now, it could be, I feel like it's more so towards the end of October for you. But there definitely is really, really good news on the way for you. So again, this can be, it's either, because we had like the two love cards kind of like appear here, and we'll see what that's all about in a little bit. But it could definitely be in connection to like the career opportunity, but there could also be like it could be both. It could be both as well. It could be both as well. So we have another eight here. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And, this is definitely saying there's success. So you have exciting news followed by success. So if you're being given an opportunity here, we definitely want to say yes to that opportunity. Again, whether it's relationship or, financial or like financially connected or career connected, you definitely want to say yes to this because it's going to lead to great success for you. Love this. This is great so far. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see what else I have being channeled here. Okay, so we have this shift now of like the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is kind of like you might be feeling stuck in a situation. It's interesting how this is kind of like fallen beneath this card here, where it's saying take care of your affairs before you move forward with all of this, right? So I feel again, it's kind of like in a sense a warning. So should you not handle this situation properly, this is kind of like something that can be clinging onto your energy, okay, and kind of like in a sense weighing you down instead of having you move forward with all this kind of like success and good news and opportunity. It's kind of delaying the process. Okay, so again, really important that you are honoring this and make sure you just kind of like stay committed. Like commitment, commitment, commitment is what keeps coming up here, and honor what's being channeled there. Okay, so now we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so I feel like what's being channeled here for the Seven of Cups is that you do have a lot of options available to you. Okay, so it's not just like, oh, I can maybe look at, this one opportunity or, like even in this situation, I feel this is really kind of beginning of the month, honestly, as well. You might have several proposals again, maybe career or love. I don't know. Like a lot of proposals coming in. Ooh la la. You have a lot of options. So I feel like it's important for you to also like take that time out. We're having like, the hourglass of take the time for yourself to make your decision. Again, big, final quarter energy coming through here for all the signs. So yes, this is a general read for you for the month of October, but also know, I feel especially with this card, it's saying you have time to make your decision. Also, when this is being kind of like laid out for you. Okay, so don't feel pressure, don't feel rushed. Whatever the opportunity is, it's not going anywhere. Okay, and then we are taking a look at the Temperance. This is so nice. Like I kind of feel like your read again for the month and quarterly, it's all aligning so well. We have a little bit of that warning here, but it's again just take care of it, Aries, right off the bat, and then you don't have to worry about it. But here with Temperance, it's really saying you are having balance restored in your life. Okay, you are feeling happy. There's like this really nice harmony energy around you, and your loved ones, your communities. So this is really, really, really nice to see. Okay, let's see what else we have here for messages going on with this oracle. translucence, and we have the number 13. Love the darkness. Love the darkness. So I don't really feel like I want to elaborate too much on this for you, Aries. I feel like it's something, because it's like more of a shadow energy. I feel like when you hear this message, and when you even see the image and you feel the energy yourself, it's something's gonna hit home for you. And I kind of like am being guided not to interrupt that energy, that message that's being channeled for you, like directly in this moment. So, you know, being the messenger and all, I'm just gonna kind of do what I'm told here. But yeah, love the darkness with the number 13. This is, of course, here I am saying, like, I'm not gonna share anything. I'm sorry to your spirit guides and ancestors. But I just feel it should be noted, reverse. Of course, we have the 31st, and of course, we have, this is Samhain approaching very soon for those of you who, honor that or celebrate that. So I definitely feel of sorts like, what do you want to release? What do you want to release? Right? Samhain is definitely a time of release, time of welcoming in that new year, especially if you are a witch, and whatnot. So what do you want to release and what do you want to bring into that new year for yourself here? So that's very interesting to see. Okay, let's see. What the heck is that? Okay. Let's see what we have when it comes to love. Confronting issues. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You see? You see what's going on there? Yeah, so that commitment and confronting and being like that open book, you need to speak something out. Something needs to be shared, and you really need to use your vocal voice in this situation. Okay, especially where love is concerned. If you are feeling like it's time to end things, don't keep hanging on. It's time to end things, because there's other things going on that are awaiting you. And it's just kind of like you've been hanging on for too long. It's not working out. They know it's not working out. Get going. Get moving. It's never easy to do, of course, but I mean, this is definitely a big part of what's being channeled here for you. The other one you have is foggy. Yeah, so I definitely feel like, again, the connection here. I'm going to, it's like more so, I feel like this is for those of you who are in a relationship. I feel like, again, there has been this foggy energy. There has been this kind of like, what's going on with love? What's going on with the relationship? Are we like, I feel like it's stuck. I feel like the relationship you're in is stuck. It's been stuck for a while, right? And that's why you're really getting that card saying, hey, in connection with the tarot, to it's time to move on. I want to get a card though for those of you who are in not in a relationship. So to see what we have for our singles here. Let's see. Oh, my intuition just told me to switch decks, so I'm going to do that. Jeez. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's probably why, right? We have a jumper there. My intuition's telling me something different. Let's see why that is. Okay, so Aries, we have the Chariot here for you. So this is saying, if you are this is for our singles now, this card here. If you are interested in someone, and if you're kind of like nervous about approaching them or wondering, is it going to be a thing? Like, are we going to be a couple? Should I, take the risk and approach them? Yes, 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 yes. It's a non-reversal card, which means the answer is yes. And also that it's like kind of like guaranteeing you success. Okay, so that's what I have with that one there, guaranteeing you success. I feel like I'm gonna actually bring in a clarifier, kind of like, well, not necessarily a clarifier, but more so like just a last message for you. I feel like I'm gonna use my witch's runes actually. Let's take, my goodness, what the heck did I just drop? Okay. Let's see what we have for your witch's rune then. So this is just kind of like a little bonus message that I feel intuitively drawn to share with your read here. Oh. Okay. So of course it's the eye, right? And the eye, when it comes to witches' runes, is representing spirit guides. Spirit guides interesting again with that message that was being channeled here for you as well, you know, with the 31st approaching. It's also representing like an awakening, the truth. So be truthful, you know, to the person or situation and to yourself as well. So interesting how that has definitely connected a lot with your whole read here. So yes, Aries, that is what I have for you for this last quarter of 2022 and also of course October. Thank you so much for joining me and I wish you a wonderful month. I mean, it's looking great for you, you know, it really is. Some things that you definitely have to deal with, but I feel like again, heading, you know, into the new year soon and this being the last quarter, it's time to deal with these things now, right? We don't want to be dragging that energy into 2023. All right. I will see you next month. Take good care. Hello, Taurus. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards, and I'm really excited to be taking a look at what the last quarter holds for you in this year, and of course, being in connection with October. So, for Taurus, I have for you here, I'm going to be including some tarot. That's kind of like your just general energy check for this month and the last quarter, kind of like combined. I also have kind of like things that need to be unlocked with you. This is a very like high spirit energy time of the year. So I want to take a look at that as well. It's a little bit kind of like a shadow work side energy. And also some love for you. So this is, of course, a general reading. Please do take what resonates with you and leave what does not. But I would say let's begin. Let's begin. I have cleansed the space here for you. And we are good to go. We are good to go. So let's give a couple shuffles here to the cards and welcome in the energies of your angels, ancestors, and guides, giving thanks to them, of course, for being here. Oh, I already want to see what that's about, so we'll leave that there. And yes, welcoming in any messages that need to be channeled for Taurus for the month of October and, of course, the last quarter of 2022. For our Taurus, please, what do we need to know? I feel like I can do one more shuffle here. All right, let's see what we have happening. I actually want to leave that towards the end for some reason, so I'm just going to leave that be for now. Okay, so I actually do not like I do read reversals, but I don't feel a connection to that for you right now. So I'm going to turn these over. So yeah. So I want to get another one here. Oh, interesting. Okay, and then let's take a look what we have for your oracle shadow side message for our lovely Taurus. Taurus, I hope that you have been doing well. Thank you again so much for joining me. It's always so wonderful to have you here. I really appreciate you trusting me with your sign and the energies and messages that are being channeled here for you. They're really, really, I'm very grateful. Let's see. What do we have for our Taurus, please? I feel like that is what I want to take a look at. And let's also see what we have when it comes to love. So with the whole read, I am really focusing, of course, on your general energies, but also finances, general energies, shadow work side, and love is what I feel really drawn to intuitively for all the signs. This, oh my goodness. Okay, well. that was quite something. I'm actually going, I feel like this is kind of like what I need to be focusing. I'm going to take it bottom of the deck and top of the deck there for you. There's lots going on with love. I feel it already. I mean, that was quite heavy. Okay. So, let's see here. Oh. Yeah. So you have the Hermit to begin with. You have the Hermit to begin with. That was that kind of like jumper, and where I was almost very tempted to wait towards the end, but then something intuitively was like, no, let's take a look at it. So I definitely feel there's a lot going on for you, or there has been. So it's time to kind of like pull back a little bit. Okay, it's time to take a time out of sorts. If you're able to even have like a vacation weekend or a night off where you are like the phone is staying off, like I am not available to the world. This is necessary for you. Big time, big time, big time. And I feel like it's definitely the beginning of October, but by, acting on this and honoring this message for you, it's continuing throughout the month, yes, but also throughout the quarter and heading into the new year, which is wonderful, which is something that you really kind of like need to be embracing, that time and care for yourself. So really make sure you are honoring this message, honoring yourself. When you have that quiet time. You see how everything's just peaceful and just serene and just very nice. And you're able to actually, kind of like the vision is blocked and you're silencing, outside influences and noises. Look at the inspiration that's sparked, both like mentally and physically. Mentally, physically, spiritually, you name it. Okay, so if you say, for example, you've been wanting to start a business of sorts, and you're kind of like, I know I want to start something, or maybe you're shifting, like taking a hobby and wanting to make it become, a business. And you're like, I want to start something, but I just don't know where to start, or I just don't know who I need to contact, or what's required, or whatever. In this hermit mode, time and space, these ideas are going to spark. It's like you're going to receive suggestions from your spirit team. Okay. So it is absolutely crucial, crucial for you to be honoring this right now. Okay. So then we have, hmm, I think that's actually reversed. So hold on a second. Yes, exactly. Okay. Five of Swords. Hmm. So I feel there's going to be, or there has been, some miscommunication with someone in your family circle. Now, this family circle can be your immediate family, bloodlines, of course, but it can also be your family circle, a friend circle, a community circle. You're being encouraged to walk away from this person. Okay, we look at all those swords. Look at all that going on. There's been a lot of backstabbing going on. There's been a lot of, you know, um, unfair, gossip being made on your part to others. And, I feel like you actually know who this person is. And you being you and having such like a massive love and kind heart, you're very like, you sweep it under the rug. It's like, they have their own suffering they're going through and they don't mean bad. But you have given them so many chances and opportunities, and they are still, look at that knife. Like, it is still like very aggressive. It's time to walk away from this person. Okay. That is definitely, it is time. So here we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is representing like kind of like this carefree energy, this healing energy. And you see how all of this is lining up for you already. We have the Hermit to create inspiration and strength, even to perhaps deal with this person. And then also you are then in healing mode. You're able to regain this kind of like strength again and balance. Balance is restored within yourself, mind, body, and soul. So again, absolutely crucial to honor this, in order to be able to deal with this, in order to be able to get to this point. See how it's all lining up? Hmm. Wow. Okay, so then of course we have the Justice card. And look at who is carrying that sword now. They have those little knives that they have been kind of like poking away at you like over and over again, and really it's been taking its toll on, I feel, especially your mental well-being, and your like it's hurting your heart, it's breaking your heart, because you would never treat someone the way they are treating you. But now you are standing tall, you are full of energy, you're full of strength, and you have this sword. You have always had the ability to, like, fight against anyone who has done you wrong. That sword is always there and has always been there, will always be there, but you choose not to use kind of like the type of approach this individual is using. You choose to still fight with love, with compassion, with dignity. And it's also interesting how this is right below this card here, where we have the Hermit, and where you're in that kind of like rest, and see how you still have something in your hand here. You have that kind of like wand with the fire, and now it's like you have the sword, but instead of like wanting to kind of like not use it, but instead of kind of like wanting to, or feeling the need to be protective of yourself, to create kind of like yeah, a creative maybe creative, a protective bubble. Your energy has shift, like you are feeling very, very, very strong. I feel this is actually coming into mid-October for you, so it's definitely something to look forward to, but you have a little bit of work to take care of. Again, honoring your time off, honoring this Hermit energy, saying goodbye to this person, embracing the energy of, like, calm and just happiness within yourself, and the situation, knowing that it's good. It's good that you have taken care of the situation. You no longer are like having to suffer in a sense, right? So very, very nice. Also, something that is coming up with justice, of course, is, there's a lot of karma attached to this. So when you say goodbye and walk away from this person, like, really do that. Just leave it be. And, again, karma does its thing, and it will find its way back to them. Again, not that you are seeking that. I know and I feel that from you. But it just, yeah, just leave it be. Just walk away. And wish them well as you walk away. Say, I'm sorry that you and I just haven't worked out the way I was hoping we would. I wish you well in your life. I send this well wish, or these well wishes, with love and care. But for right now in my life, I'm sorry I can't be around you. And then that's that karma again, where you're also having love and positive energy reflected back to you. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. 9 of Cups. Well, 9 of Cups is success, is abundance, is strength, is just, it's beautiful energy. And again, I feel this has always been available to you. That success, that abundance. This, of course, can be in connection with love. It can be in connection with um your finances, in connection with your schooling, or wanting to start a family, or like whatever is resonating with you here. But because this person has always been kind of like, delaying things, that has been, pushed aside, and now you're really able to receive all of these blessings, all 9 of them. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's 9 blessings, but it's very, very nice that you're like, it's a great card. It's a great card to have. Okay, so here we have the Sun, and we have new beginnings. So not only are you having like this abundance and success, you are also having new beginnings, and it's, oh my gosh, I love your read. Your read is amazing. Your read is amazing. Followed by strength. Followed by strength. This is leaving you with confidence, with success, having that inner strength. This is the kind of wrapping up the end of the month here for you. But look at this read for you, Taurus. My goodness. This is beautiful. Amazing, amazing month ahead. Okay, let's see what's going on with this card. So pause in your journey. This is one of this is what my community likes to call "you can't make this stuff up" moment. So you have the message of pause in your journey. That's your shadow work side, that energy coming through, especially at this time of the year, right? And you have the Hermit. You have the Hermit for your very first card. And so much, see the connection with kind of like the mind space, right? So again, Taurus, if you didn't get the message here, angels, ancestors, and guides are coming through and saying, You need a timeout. You need some time to yourself. All right, so let's take a look. I have two cards here that jumped out for love. I'm going to use this one in reference for singles and those of you who are in a relationship. So, singles, we have unbreakable bond. Love is in the air. Love is in, look at, ooh la 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 la. Love is in the air for our Taurus. So, enjoy this. Like, you have a very magnetic energy to you. Let that love come towards you. Have some fun when it comes to love. Okay, our singles here, if you want to grab a hold of one person that you are really feeling connected to, go for it. It's the time. It's the time. If not, if you just want to like relax, have some fun, you know, go for that too. So like everything is available to you right now. For our couples, we have simply adored. Love is strong. The love is strong. I feel like if you are looking at starting a family, if you are looking at buying a home, if you are looking at, doing something that's really like major life shifting right now with your partner, Taurus, this is a great month. Great month to get started with that. All right. I'm going to include a witch's rune with your read and see what you need to know with the witch's rune. Okay. So this is the waves witch's rune, and this is saying, again, you have two. You can't make this stuff up. Excuse me, moments in your read. Letting go. I'm just going to put that rune right there. Letting go, release, and trust. Okay, it is time. Goodbye. Goodbye. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next month. Take good care. Hello, Gemini. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards, and I'm actually going to be working with, of course, tarot and oracle cards for your reading here today. So this is a general read for the last quarter of this year of 2022, of course, and taking a look at what is going on in October for you here. I really feel drawn because it is not just the month I feel intuitively drawn to, but it's also like the last quarter. So we're going to be definitely taking a look at your energy check, see what's going on here for you with messages. This is a big, shadow work month. So I really felt like this is what this is representing. What do you need to perhaps let go of? What do you need to pay a little bit more attention to? And then, of course, we're going to take a look at love for you. So with this energy as well, I've really felt drawn to have the focus be on kind of like your general energies, of course, but also like finances and career or schooling. So again, please do take what resonates and leave what does not. All right, Gemini, let's see what is going on for you this month and the last quarter, of course. All right, I hope that you have been well. I hope that I hope that you're looking forward to this month. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things in store for you here. I feel there's a lot of energy in my space. And that being said, definitely want to give thanks to our angels, ancestors, and guides for being here today with us. Thank you for your guidance, for your protection, and for any messages that our lovely Gemini needs to receive here for the final quarter of 2022 and the month of October 2022. Okay, let's see here. What do we have? I'm not going to be reading reversal, so if that does happen, I will be switching that up today. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, let's see what we have for your card here. Excuse me. So this actually did follow the deck right now, so I do want to take a look at that before I actually began the shuffle. Definitely don't want to ignore that card or energy, but let's see what else we have for you. What do we have for our Gemini, please? Oh my goodness, let's take the bottom of the deck. Have for our Geminis, please? Does Gemini need to know about love? Oh my goodness, your cards are jumping all over the place here. Oh my gosh. So I feel like we have the 2 cards here as well. This is going to represent those of you who are single and those of you who are in a relationship. All right. Gemini, let's see. Let's see what is going on here for you. Giving me a moment to channel here. Okay, so I definitely feel there has been some sort of dishonest energy around you. Okay, the devil, you know, is really representing greed and like cheating. I don't feel it's cheating in regards to a relationship, but I feel like, for example, say you're trying to get some sort of promotion at work. There's someone who's, you know, being sneaky behind your back and trying to, like, kind of in a sense, use your work and take the credit for it. Okay. So there's definitely been this energy going on. See, it's like behind you there, behind your back. And I feel like you need, perhaps you haven't been aware of this. Perhaps you're like, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, Lisa. But you need to open your awareness to this dishonesty, to this cheating. Okay. We don't want to be taking this into, well, the rest of the month, obviously. So this is definitely beginning of October. And we also do not want to be carrying this into the new year. Okay. So kind of like last quarter energy as well here. Heads up, like literally heads up, get that intuition going. If something feels off, if something feels right, if you feel the need to walk away from a person or situation, there's a reason for it. Honor it, do it. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. Okay, interesting. So here we have the 2 of Wands. So we've gone from like major arcana to now minor arcana, of course, right? 2 of Wands is saying, wait it out. Wait it out. Whatever you are thinking of doing, whatever you have for a plan, continue to plan, continue to, you know, have your thoughts like wander, bring in daydreaming. Like, you know, we want to get like that manifestation energy going with the universe, of course, but it's not time to take action on it. And I also don't feel, whatever this might be, that it's presenting itself to you in this month or even the last quarter. Okay. There's so much going on. You see all those like kind of like channels of things behind here. Everything is connecting. All the dots are connecting. Everything is adding up, but it takes time. It takes time. Okay. So continue with what you're doing, but the desired outcome is not happening right now. But it's important for you, in order to achieve the desired outcome, not to break the cycle. Not to break the cycle. So, of course, interesting how we have now, we're shifting back to this energy. It's like major arcana, you know, minor arcana, major arcana. Definitely like a lot going on here for you already. But here we have the Hierophant, right? So again, it's kind of like with everything going on, still you're planning what you're trying to do, and also with like being aware and kind of like approaching people or situations, you know, head on, saying, no, this is a no-go. You want to make sure you're allowing time to kind of like heal. Okay. So bringing in some meditation, getting creative, welcoming in the energy of play, of laughter, whatever relaxes you. Okay. Whatever relaxes you, you definitely want to make sure you're honoring this, especially in October, and it's also to continue for the next 3 months. Okay, not just October. You need to be taking care of yourself. So here we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like come the end of this year, and also like you're going to really feel come the end of October, you're going to feel balance being restored. There's a lot of people who are being very generous with you. So if you find yourself surrounded by gifts or surrounded by offers, or if you say you, for example, applied for a loan and you are seeking a certain amount and the bank comes back and says, well, we'd like to give you even more. You're like, oh, okay. Like there's a lot of generosity, and again, that balance being restored, which is nice to see. So it's interesting how this was like really kind of like beginning of the month, of course, with the additional messages for the last of the quarter. But here you have the balance like being restored in your life, and wonderful. Like, you see all those keys? Interesting too how we have the keys here with your shadow side work that I felt intuitively drawn to use as well. There's definitely like a nice balance, and you're unlocking opportunity, abundance. Make sure you are returning gratitude though, in order to keep again that flow going, with that balance. We want to keep the balance in order. It's not just you're able to receive, receive, receive. We got to give back as well. Okay. Excuse me. So let's see here. So I feel like with this one here, there's going to be an opportunity presenting itself. And normally you might want to, like, again, you're planning for this is a different opportunity, by the way. So for this one here, you're planning and you're kind of foreseeing what you want to have happen here. And I feel like this is going to be an opportunity presenting itself in October. So I actually feel like this is a relationship. So for those of you who are single, even though like we were kind of focusing on, the oracle, but being an intuitive reader, this is what happens. This is what happens. And I feel like you might be hesitant to open your heart, to be open to, this kind of like relationship that's presenting itself to you. It's saying to remove the veil over your eyes, to be open. Like, this is a very nice energy, very like kind and loving person. They're not someone who is out to hurt you. Perhaps you've been hurt in past relationships before. So this is definitely coming through as a love energy. And it's encouraging you to take a risk. Take a risk. So here we have now the High Priestess. Yeah. So the High Priestess is definitely about self-trust. Self-trust. So again, take what resonates with you, leave what does not. But I feel for those of you who have especially a love connection or interest, it might not already be in your life. It might be presenting itself for you in October, or even in the last quarter. But it's saying to trust yourself, to trust the situation, to open your heart to whoever this person is. For those of you who are not resonating with the love, well, this card is just really love. So I can't really do anything about that. But but the Hierophant here, it's oh, sorry, not the Hierophant. Oh my goodness, what am I saying? The High Priestess. The High Priestess is also saying that you're going to receive clarity, on something, like some sort of an investment you've made, or say you're not sure, like someone might be like, oh, you know what, you need to like look for a new job, and you're kind of like, oh my god, I don't know what the heck what do you mean, like maybe you're hearing like word of mouth, like, oh, they might be closing down, all the shops or whatever, you need to start looking for a new job. It's like, have that, it's like you're being given kind of like a heads up, right? There's the clarity there. Okay, so then we have the Four of Pentacles. So I feel it's really important. See, we have like the keys coming in here again with so much going on for you. It's important that you take care of your assets, that you look at like perhaps tucking some money away. It's about protection. Okay. So protecting yourself for future situations. It's not protecting yourself when it comes to love. Like, remember it was saying take the mask off here. It's not the same thing. This is more so about like protecting yourself, trying to make some investments if you can. Every little bit counts, saving those pennies for a rainy day. Yeah, so definitely you want to be looking. It's definitely more financially related. Okay, let's see what we have here. I'm very curious. Cultivate love. Can't make this stuff up. This is where my community would chime in and be like, this is one of our you can't make this stuff up moments. But yeah, cultivate love. Again, welcome in that love. And you see the connection of how the eyes are covered here. These are two completely different decks. Obviously, this is tarot and this is oracle as well. And it's saying, allow yourself to be open to that love, share love, be willing to receive love. Do not be fearful of love. My goodness. Wow. Wow. Okay, then we have, again, the eyes covered. Transform the way you see. Transform the way you see. I feel like especially a connection to this one as well. And you see how the eyes are also covered here. It's saying be aware of, what's that like that saying of sometimes, say for example, like someone seems so perfect and so nice and you're like your intuition is just like something's off. Something is trust it. Trust it. Trust your third eye intuition. Okay? Wow. I have to say, I love being an intuitive reader. Sometimes the things that are channeled are not always so happy-go-lucky, but when something like this happens, it's like, yes. Okay, so for our singles, someone's coming back. Someone has realized they have made a mistake. Someone has realized they have treated you poorly. Perhaps there was cheating involved. Perhaps there was just kind of like not giving you enough attention or time or, putting the effort towards a relationship. And maybe things kind of like have, like just kind of gone away and maybe you've broken up or maybe you're on the verge of breaking up. This person has realized what they have in you. Okay, so the decision is up to you. Again, a big part of your read is, trusting your intuition, using that mind's eye energy, also opening and trusting your heart. Trust was a big word like in your whole read here. So trust again how you feel about the person's situation. If they were cheating on you and they're coming back and or yeah, okay, but if for example they weren't giving you enough time or whatever, or like the kind of like putting the amount of effort that you were into the relationship and they're kind of like, what, I've changed, like, or whatever, I feel like some things have got adjusted in my life, I'm able to commit more deeply now, then you might want to be like, okay, what, I'm going to, but we aren't going to be having this happen again, like kind of like boundaries. Okay, so for those of you who are in a relationship, building up strength, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that beautiful cauldron. Look at the energy around it. So yeah, I feel like this is actually a wonderful month for you and your partner to take things to the next level. Like, can we move in together? How can we spend more time together? How can we, what is the next level of commitment for the two of you in your relationship? This is the month, especially with the last quarter as well. Okay, let's see what we have for your rune. Oh yes, I was also adding witches runes. A little bonus. I mean, with the Samhain season, we had to incorporate something witchy. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. So this is the star. This is saying, you are going to be receiving blessings. Your wishes are going to be granted. Your wishes are going to be granted, and like your life purpose is really lining up nicely. You're starting to recognize things that are a part of your life purpose and welcoming them in, right? All right, Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next month. Take good care. Hello, Cancer. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards, and we are going to be taking a look at for you here, Cancer, what is going on for, of course, the month of October 2022. but also what is going on for the rest of this quarter. We are heading into the new year in just a few months, and I feel like I really want to focus on your general energies, what you need to perhaps release, pay more attention to. Yeah, so we're going to be using tarot and oracle cards. This is definitely representing more of like a shadow side energy of things I definitely feel that needs to be released. And then, of course, I really want to focus on love for you. So whether you are in a relationship or if you are single, I will have a card for both of those situations as well, followed by a witch's rune towards the end. All right, so I just want to let you know we have cleansed and blessed the space, but of course, I want to give thanks to our angels, ancestors, and guides for sharing what we need to know here today with you, Cancer, for their guidance and support and protection, of course. Let's see. Let's see what is being channeled intuitively for you for the month of October and in connection as well with this last quarter of 2022. I hope that you have been well, Cancer. I'm so happy and so grateful to have you here. Thank you for joining me again. For those of you returning, and a big heartfelt welcome into those of you who are new to my channel and my reading. If you do enjoy the content, I would absolutely be extremely grateful if you subscribed or hit that thumbs up button. And yeah, so that I can read for you in the future again as well. Anyone, of course, looking to book private sessions, I would love to help with that. Also, you're more than welcome to reach out to me with the links below in order to set something up. All right. So let's see. What do we need to know for Cancer, please? What do we need to know for Cancer? All right. There's some cards sliding off there, so we're going to use as many as I feel drawn to use there. I will not be reading reversals with this read. Okay. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. Okay, so we'll take a look at that in a minute, and then let's see what we have for your oracle message. In connection again, I feel like that energy for shadow work for you here, Cancer. What do we have for Cancer, please? What do we have for Cancer? Ooh, thank you. Actually, I feel we'll take both of those cards. And let's see what we have coming through for love. Ooh la 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 for a Cancer. Cute. Love for. Don't look, Cancer. Don't look. Okay. All right. So let's see here. So again, this is, of course, a general read. Please do take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay. All right. I mean, this is a wonderful first card to begin with, right? We have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is saying that there's movement happening in your life. There's movement happening in your life. So quite often, the reason why I feel like I'm saying like this is a wonderful card to have, many of you might be like, oh, Lisa, normally not, but for me, I feel intuitively right now what's being channeled is that you are breaking a cycle, you are breaking bad habits. So this could be, you are having a breakup, which of course is not pleasant, but in order to get wherever you're going with the rest of your read here, which I feel is good, this has to happen. Okay, so there's definitely like excuse me, a shift of energy that is heavy, that is perhaps not comfortable to experience and go through, but what awaits you like almost immediately after this shift is wonderful. Okay. So it's kind of like, in a sense, like it's a rebirth almost, right? It's kind of like we have to sometimes say goodbye to relationships that don't work for us, that we have really tried to make work, that we have really kind of held on tightly to, but we know and we feel in our heart that just it's not right. Same goes with career or finances. I feel like there might be something where you're like, I don't want to make this investment in my vehicle right now, but by doing so, it's providing me with a safe vehicle. So yeah, just some examples. So there's definitely like that shift of energy, and that's where I feel like it might be contradicting, where you're saying, or if you're familiar with tarot and saying like, it's like it's not really like the best positive energy when it comes to, like, the textbook definition. But that's not the way I read. Like, everything is done through energy work, being an intuitive reader. So that's why it's great to know the definition, but I don't feel that is applicable to you in the same sense that perhaps it normally would be. So this is actually a very positive card for you here. So, followed by the Lovers. Followed by the Lovers. So again, this is like minor arcana, where it's like day-to-day concerns, and then we have that shift of the Lovers being major arcana. So significant life changes, like really nice to have this energy, especially after, like I said, what was being channeled here with the rebirth, the renewal, releasing. The Lovers is saying that you are about to make a strong bond. Okay, so by you again releasing this bond is able to be made. Now, this of course can be in connection with love, with like ooh la la love, but but the strong bond can also be made with a career, with finances, with your health, with family members. So again, what resonates with you here? Love seeing this. I love the two cards together, honestly. It's like the yin to the yang. Like, we can't have just good and all. It's like we need to really, anyways. So I love this for you right now. Okay, so here we have the Queen of Swords. So we're shifting back now to minor arcana, looking at your day-to-day energies. Queen of Swords is saying that you need to be like quick thinking when it comes to making a decision. I feel like there's going to be a decision that needs to be made mid-October for you. Don't ponder. Don't ponder over this decision. Use your intuition. Okay. If the decision feels like something you don't want to be a part of, say no. It's okay to say no. But also the opposite. If it feels like something you want to be a part of and you feel very like drawn towards it, then it's okay to say yes. But don't wait on this thing. Don't ponder. Just do what feels right for you. Okay. Mid-month, keep your eyes open for that. The Emperor. Geez, it's like it's like back and forth, minor and major arcana here for your read. Okay, so the Emperor is saying that you will have success. You will have success, you will have stability, and you're also going to you're also going to gain, not grain. You're going to gain an enormous amount of respect. Okay? You're going to gain an enormous amount of respect by whatever. This is definitely connected to this card. Like, absolutely. I feel it. I feel it. So again, don't wait. Make the decision. Again, either or, yes or no is fine, but make the decision like almost on the spot, honestly. And then this is what's awaiting you. With either decision you make, it's going to guarantee success, abundance, and also a lot of respect amongst your peers, amongst your family, amongst your partner. Like, it's like really, I love your reading right now. This is looking really good. Of course, not just for October, but for like the last quarter, right? So definitely, like, I felt that channeling happening. Like, this is going to happen mid-October, but again, the influences of what's happening now is also in connection to the next 3 months as well. All right, so then we are shifting here to the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands, I feel like you are going to be overthinking a lot about, oh my gosh, did I make the right decision? Or not even necessarily that, perhaps, but like, how do I handle all this abundance? How do I handle all this success? So you might be feeling a little bit stressed with that. And, everything is lining up nicely. Everything feels strong. I don't feel there's any like static or any disruptions. But you just might want to kind of like take some time to yourself. You just might want to look at setting up some sort of like organizational plan. Like maybe you get like some sort of like, not a vision board, not that, like a some sort of board that you have on your wall. So like it's wonderful to have, our planners and everything on our devices, but you might want to actually be able to like physically see and touch, like what's going on, to help kind of like, yeah, just kind of keep things, to help keep you grounded, I guess, throughout all this amazing success. you know so here we have the Chariot. The Chariot. So this is again, with the stresses and whatnot, the Chariot is your whole read. There's so many major life changes with so many major arcana cards being present in your read here, that it's like this. I feel like a lot of the year was building up, and it's like in this last quarter of the year, so many life changes are actually happening. So either if you are working heavily on manifestation, or self-love and care and that grounding energy, like it's really coming to life and paying off for you here. I love this. Like I'm already curious to see what the new year holds for you. But anyways, this is success. That's really what this is about. So where you might be kind of like, I don't know if I can handle all these demands. I don't know if I can handle all of this ooh la la energy coming my way. Like, whatever resonates here for you, you can. You got this. You are very successful. You are being supported like in so many different ways here. Um and also it's saying for you with the Chariot to enjoy your journey. I feel like so many of us, we get kind of like, I mean, myself included, of course, caught up on the destination at times. Like we work, 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 work. It's like plan, plan, plan. And it's like we forget to enjoy our journey along the way to that destination that we're trying to achieve or whatever, right? So it's saying like, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Okay, let's see what we have here. 7 of Swords now. Hmm. Okay, so I definitely feel Seven of Swords generally represents like manipulation, betrayal. So I feel like with you having all this wonderful, successful, energy and such, someone is going to be coming in from your past, and they might be like, I feel like there's money involved here. So like, yeah, I feel like when it comes to like finances, there's money involved. If it's like, if you're resonating with a relationship, it's someone who broke up with you and they're like, they see your success and they want to be back in your life, and you need to stop that. You need to be like, no, 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 no. You haven't been there for me for I don't know how many years, or you did this to me, and whatever. I mean, you don't need to say it to them, of course, like that, but like, what they have done, how they have treated you. Just because you're now having like this nice high status and respect and abundance and success, and or you're very popular with you're like, I feel like you're very attractive. I feel like you have a very high magnetic, attractive energy for those of you like who are resonating more with like the ooh la la energy and not so much the work. But anywho, just say no. No. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Phenomenon. Be still and listen to the spirits. Oh, I love this card for you. I love this card for you. Obviously with us entering the Samhain season, the veil is at its thinnest, and there's like the veil, right? So, is it time to perhaps like set up a little altar or a space? Or if you are not really connected to doing something like that, maybe it's a time to, give some extra prayers to some angels, or to people who have passed in your life, and just saying how much you miss them and how much you love them and appreciated everything they did for you when they were in this life experience. So I feel that's the connection to that. It's going to give you strength with that energy and that sun. Wow. And like new beginnings too, with that abundance. And then we have number 25 on that, by the way. Number 23, there's a solution for every problem. That's this. Cut them off. No, no, no. Cut them off. Set yourself free. Okay. Okay, so this is going to represent for those of you who are single, and this is representing those of you who are in a relationship. If you are single, wow, this has been a popular card for our singles so far. Ooh la la, energy is all over the place. Not surprising, where I said you are a hot commodity. You are like having this very attractive energy. Just wanted that you can see those cards there a little bit. Let me see, shift up a little bit there. But yeah, so it's saying to enjoy the moment, enjoy the love that surrounds you, bask in it. It's beautiful. You know, if you want to commit, commit. If not, that's okay too. There's lots of love around you, lots of opportunity. Oh, look at this for our couples working together. So yeah, I definitely feel like you have already been working, you know, with or on something, whether that's looking at like, you know, paying off some debt, or, you know, looking at getting a home, purchasing a home or a new vehicle or starting a family. Anyways, the magic has been working, right? The magic has been working. I feel like whatever it is the two of you have been trying to achieve, you're going to definitely see that come to fruition come the end of this year. All right, so I did want to include also a witch's rune. I mean, we cannot ignore Samhain here, being the witch that I am and not have anything witchy. So let's see what we have for your witch's rune here for this month of October. Lovely Cancer. Oh, you have the star. So the star is new beginnings, right? Yeah, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. New beginnings, blessings, life purpose, aspirations. Those are some keywords that are associated with the star rune there. So, Cancer, thank you so much for joining me this month and last quarter. I'm already looking forward to see what November has in store for you. But until then, take good care. Hello, Leo. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to be taking a look at what to expect for the upcoming month, or depending when you're watching this, of course, the month of October 2022 for you here. I'm also wanting to kind of like channel the energy and messages for you, with it being the last quarter of this year. So we're going to be using some tarot and oracle cards. I really have an intuitive pull towards taking a look at your general overall well-being, also financial situations rather, and love. So I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards. For those of you who don't know me already, a big heartfelt welcome in. It's so lovely to have you. Thank you for joining me and allowing me to read for you today. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your continuous support. I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards. So I'm very curious to see what is channeled here for you today, our lovely Leos. Leo, I hope that you have been well, and I hope that we receive the answers and clarity on perhaps what you are seeking in your life right now, of course, for this month as well, and also for this last quarter. So let's see what we have going on for our Leos, please. What do we need to know? For our Leos. All right. I will not be reading reversals with this read today. I don't feel intuitively drawn to that. So if that does appear, I will be switching it around. Okay. Okay, let's get also your oracle message as well. So I really feel this is perhaps, again, with the key, something you need to unlock. A lot of shadow side, shadow work energy. I feel a pull towards that in particular. Oh my goodness, don't look. Don't look, Leo. Just teasing. But we did have two jumpers there for you. So we'll take a look at that in more detail in just a little bit. And let's see what we have for love. What do we have for love for you, for our Leos, please, for the month of October? And any insight for this last quarter of 2022, please. What do our Leos need to know about love? Ooh, la energy for our Leos. Oh, look at that. Two jumpers as well. Two jumpers as well. So this is actually going to represent our single Leos, and this is going to represent our Leos who are in a relationship. All right, so let me just have a moment here to channel what's going on. I just really want to give thanks to our angels, ancestors, and guides for being here with us today and helping us get these messages through to our lovely Leos. Okay, so I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, perhaps you have kind of blocked yourself off from someone or a situation. You've kind of like activated this self-protection of sorts. See how you have, it's like I feel like your energy is in this center here, and it's like you're being protected, you're protected, you're protected, you're protected. And I feel like you can kind of allow that to fall away, because even without having the structure of the keys in this, situation or example, you are always protected regardless. Okay, you have the protection of the four elements here. I feel big time: earth, air, fire, water. But you also have the massive protection of spirit. So others who have been in your life, who have passed, perhaps that maybe you have met, but also maybe you haven't met, like you know generations of generations of past ancestors, you have this amazing protection around you, like a very big spirit team. So you're being encouraged right now to kind of let down your guard. Okay, let down your guard and kind of like, what's going on? What is the situation? I feel like it's some sort of relationship. I feel like it's either with a person or where you're maybe kind of like, I want to apply for this role or position at work, but I don't know if I'm worthy of it. I don't know if I can do it. And it's like, it's going to be okay. But you need to put the guard down and just take a chance. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, chance. Yes. Like the ABBA song. Okay, so here we have now the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I mean, already with what's being channeled here, it's like you can't make this stuff up here, Leo. Take a chance, take a chance. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. Good news. Good news is on the way. And new beginnings with romance, new beginnings with, again, career or schooling, new opportunities with finances or access to funds. So yeah. So you see what's happening here, though, is like we don't have the four. We are kind of moving away. You're feeling the connection. See how that's kind of going out there? You're feeling the connection of earth, air, fire, water, and now you're really focusing on that spirit team that I know you have felt for a long time. And you're kind of like, yes, I am honoring the spirit team. I am trusting in their guidance. I'm trusting in their direction. And look how strong you are now, right? You are just kind of like, you're moving, you're pushing forward in a sense. So I love this. Interesting. Let's see what else we have going on here. So we have 10 of Cups. Okay, 10 of Cups. Yeah. I was just about to say, what are you unlocking? What are you unlocking here? And the 10 of Cups is saying you're unlocking inner peace. You're unlocking happiness. You are feeling this peaceful energy within yourself, within your space, within your living environment, within your relationships, within your career, your finances. There's a lot of happiness here. Okay, look at everything is full. Your cups are full, and it's leaving you feeling wonderful. In order for you, though, Leo, to get this, you guys will hear me say this many times when I'm channeling things intuitively. In order to get to this, it's like a domino effect. We need to break free, right? We need to honor the energies around us. We need to really tap into that spirit team here. And then this is like, it's almost like, dare I say, magic? It's like, poof, there it is. What you've been, perhaps like wanting in secret, or what you've been desiring and hoping for, poof, there you go. There you go. There you go. So yeah, love that for you. Wow, great read so far. Love it. Make sure that you are honoring this, though. Okay, so then we have the Six of Wands. This is saying that you are being reconnected with your leadership skills, okay? You are set out to win in some area of your life. So, again, when I'm starting this read, obviously we have the energies of October, but this card in particular is really, I feel, a focus for the last quarter of 2022 for you here. So it's kind of like, you see how things are lining up here? You have like this lines up, this lines up. It's like a very nice balance. There's a lot of strength and energy in the reds here. And I feel this is your energy, but it's time for you to, yeah, to kind of like to feel this yourself, to feel this yourself. So, it might feel a little bit uncomfortable for you as well because there's a lot of there's a lot of popularity kind of like associated with this energy and this card in particular. Like you're going to become very popular. People are going to want to surround themselves by you. It's like you have a very magnetic energy, and you might not really know how to react or behave in those situations because perhaps you haven't found yourself in that type of situation before, that energy. But you're being encouraged to embrace it. Again, like this is like the happiness, the balance. You have the spirit energy team, like spirit team energy. Things are lining up really nicely for you here. So just enjoy the moment. Enjoy being popular. Enjoy like it's like a very like fame energy. So I don't know, maybe are you like publishing something? Are you releasing something? But it's like people want to be a part of your success. They want to be a part of your journey of whatever this project is, and they are cheering you on big time. Like this, wow! I love your read so far. Okay, so here we have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. What do I feel coming through here? Yeah. So, Eight of Swords is again, you maybe not super comfy with this, or it's not, yeah, it's not not super comfy, but also not knowing how to really handle all this attention, and so you might be feeling like you're kind of trapped. You might be feeling kind of like I don't really know what I should do with all this. And yeah, so definitely you want to kind of like make sure you are honoring time for you, and also know that or not to be fearful rather of like, if I say no, say someone's inviting me out to like a premiere of something, and you're like, oh, no. No, not today. Don't be fearful of like those opportunities disappearing. Like that's still going to be around. It's not going anywhere. So you need to be able to say like no. Okay, that's what I feel. So again, it's take what resonates and leave what does not. So if you're not attending a premiere, I don't know. I just feel like this is like this big like superstar like energy here. It's like perhaps it's like even kind of like a family dinner where all the family's getting together, and and it's like you gotta drive half hour to get there, and you're kind of like, I no. I don't feel like driving that. It's okay, family is not going to like disown you over this. Okay, so here we have the Knave of Cups. The Knave of Cups. So I feel like this is definitely like romantic energy. And I feel like, you've let something kind of like fall away from you. So perhaps it's again, in association with this message, and like kind of like allowing things to push away. I feel like you definitely have, and I feel like at times you are definitely thinking about them a lot, and you're wondering how they are. Know that even though perhaps they're not in your life, like day to day, or like as a romantic connection, that it's still okay to reach out and say like, hey, how's it going? Or hey, you want to go have some coffee or tea or like whatever. Like the cards, the energies are definitely saying it's okay for you to do that with this person. Okay. So here we have the Three of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. So this is like you reuniting with this person. This is like, and again, it could be also a friend if you're not feeling the romantic connection, or perhaps a coworker or family member. But there's reuniting here, and it's strengthening a bond, and it's again, your things are full again for you, right? It's making you feel fulfilled that you first of all actually did reach out, because I feel like you were hoping they would reach out to you, and you're kind of like waiting, waiting, waiting. You're kind of like, it's not happening. Should I reach out to them? And like, it's kind of been like that yo-yo effect of back and forth, right? Until like finally your cards are saying like, no, it's okay to reach out to them. It's okay to reach out to them, and you have done that, and you're just like, oh, it's like this massive weight has been lifted off your chest, and also like things are nicely balanced again, like you're feeling very full and very just again happy, right? We're bringing in that energy there, like just joyous and just glad that you've done that. Okay, so that's what we have going on, of course, for October, and also like with the connections of the last quarter, like I mentioned earlier. Let's see what we have going on with kind of like this shadow side energy. You have a lot of keys in your read here in your spread. Let's see what has to be unlocked here. Yeah, that's this situation, right? Number 20, oblivion, open your arms. It's okay to say, hello, but also to this where it's okay to say no. So this is, oh, sorry that you can't see that. I just glanced at my screen. So this is definitely encouraging you to open up, right? To allow yourself to be free, to speak with an open and free heart, to express yourself, to say yes to the things you feel like you want to say yes to, but also to say, no, not today, not right now. Love you lots, but no. Okay, so then we have this message of number 24, paradise. Oh my gosh, I can't even pronounce that. I don't know. Guys, help me out. Help me out in the comments below. Anyways, it's saying you belong to paradise. You belong to paradise. So again, you are worthy to feeling all these things. You are worthy to working together with this spirit team that you have, right? To have this joyous and happiness energy here. So be open to receiving. Open your heart. You are worthy. You are worthy. Beautiful messages, beautiful words. Yes. It's also interesting how it's kind of like reflecting back and forth there. Turning your back and then not turning your back. Okay, so here we have, for those of you who are single, your message is, ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la. Who are you meeting at the Halloween party? This is yeah, I mean, it's kind of saying it all really. Excitement and spice. So I feel right now, for you singles, it's not a time to settle down. It's not a time to settle down. It's a time for you to enjoy this really passionate energy and have some fun. Have some fun. No settling down this month for you, I feel. There's definitely like a lot of love around. If you're wondering about that, there's a lot of love, but you're being encouraged because of like all these cups and the popularity. It's like, just like enjoy. Enjoy yourself. For those, oh, Leo, look at this. Passion is brewing. For those of you who are in a relationship, I mean, this is a very ooh la la read. So yeah, I mean, not only our singles, what are you doing on Halloween? What's your date looking like? And also our couples, what are you guys doing on So have some fun. Have some fun with love. Love is looking wonderful whether you are single or in a relationship. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Let's take a look and see. I want to include something witchy with Halloween approaching and Samhain and being the witch that I am. So I have my witch's runes here, and we'll use that as kind of like the add-on with your read here today. What do we have? I swear, I've had like the star like 3 times. So I'm like, if it's the star again, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, no, it's not. It's crossroads. So it's saying you're definitely in a time of transition, and to take a leap of faith. To take a leap of faith. So yes, that is what I have for you, lovely Leos. Thank you again so much for joining me, and I will see you in November. Take good care. Hello, Virgo. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Welcome to your reading for October 2022. I felt really drawn, being an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards, to actually include with your read for October some tarot and oracles. I'm also going to be including a witch's rune towards the end of your read as well. we of course are looking at the energies of October, but we are heading into, the last quarter of the year as well. So the energies that are generally going to be drawn here from the tarot deck is, I feel like, not just for October, but it's also for the last quarter of this year. So, please do take, this is of course a general read, please do take what resonates with you and leave what does not. This deck here with the Oracle, I feel like, us going into Samhain, on the time of year where it's a lot of time to reflect and kind of like there's just things coming through. I feel like it's more like a shadow side, shadow work energy that you might need to have messages channeled through here. And then, of course, I have love messages for both our single and our Virgos that are in a relationship as well. All right. So, without further ado, I would say let's begin. I have cleansed and blessed the space here, and we should be good to go. But I hope that you have been well, Virgo. I hope that you have, if you're just, kind of like coming into autumn now, that you have a lovely summer. And yeah, I just hope that life is treating you well. Of course, I'm wanting to give thanks to our angels, ancestors, and guides for being here with us today and sharing what Virgo needs to know for the month of October 2022 and the last quarter of this year. Giving thanks for the messages that are about to be channeled, for the protection that surrounds us always, especially our Virgos here for this read in particular. Let's see what we have for our Virgos. I'm really so happy to have those of you who are returning a big welcome back. And for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome in. Wonderful to have you here. Okay, let's see. Shuffle, and then let's begin. I will not be reading reversals. I don't feel drawn to that intuitively for the signs this time around, so I'm going to leave that if I do receive them. Okay, that's going to be the tarot. Now let's see what we have for your message here from the Oracle deck as well. What do our Virgos need to know, please? What do our Virgos need to know? Connection to that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll take the bottom of the deck for that one. I almost actually stopped with the one card, and my intuition was kicking in saying, oh no, hold on, Lisa. we got more to say here. Let me just push it up so you can see a little better. I say this every time I do my read. I need some more space. Hopefully you can see this all a little bit better. Let's see what we have for love for our Virgos. Ooh la la energy. What do our Virgos need to know, please? What do our Virgos need to know? What do our Virgos need to know, please? Ooh la la. Connection to love for October. Ooh, I'll take those. All right, so this is going to represent our single Virgos, and this is going to represent our Virgos that are in a relationship. All right, so I'm actually going to take a sip of my tea before I get started here. I hope that you're all nice and cozy watching this, and maybe you have a nice tea. If you are sipping on some tea, let me know. Let me know in the comment section what you're sipping on, or if you have any tea suggestions. I love my teas, or anything else that you think might be worth trying. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, so there's a lot of excitement coming into the first week, I feel, of October for you, which is a wonderful start to the last quarter as well, right? We're kicking things off with excitement, with good news, with good energy. But they're also, you might be feeling competitive of sorts with someone. Um, this could be in relation to your school. Like maybe there's a competition going on where you're like, oh, this person always gets like this grade, and I wanna kind of like it's anyways. It's good. It's good competition. It's nice motivation for you. And I feel like you need this right now. You need this nudge. You need this push. So if you feel or you're picking up the energy that someone's coming into your life or is already in your space who kind of has like that competitive air to them, don't be fearful, don't dismiss it. It's aligning nicely with where you are right now and where you are going, especially with the first card there, beginning of the month and of the quarter, of course. So then we have that followed by the Eight of Swords. So you might be feeling like you are alone. Like you are alone in the world. I'm picking up feeling trapped. I'm picking up feeling isolated. And I have to say, you are anything but, Virgo. You are anything but. So, how can we come back to our communities that, or family or friends that you felt comfortable in, that you felt accepted in, that you felt welcomed in? They always are there with open arms for you, but you need to make an appearance. You need to show up, okay? And by you doing so, I understand like with this, it's a very heavy energy, but by you doing so, you're bringing back so much happiness into your life, and not just happiness towards yourself, but also to others. And then we have that karmic energy happening, right? So like we want to have that brought back in, and it is time for you to make that move. It is time for you to come back of sorts, not to kind of like get caught up in the. I feel like there's been a lot of kind of like baggage or heavy things that have happened to you. And you know what? You have worked with those heavy situations. You have like invested time, you've invested tears, you've invested, everything. Um, you've invested enough. You've invested enough into that. Okay. That will take care of itself in due time if it hasn't already. I feel a lot of it has. But it's time for you to come back to the people who love you and the people who make you feel loved and wonderful. That being said, though, you hold the key. I'm curious if there's a connection to that. You hold the key of unlocking it. And don't wait. Don't wait. The time is now. So here we have the Ten of Wands. Mm. Yeah, this is now you overthinking this. There's a lot of worry, a lot of stress. Oh my gosh, I've been gone so long. Or maybe you have a hard time letting go of the thing that you were being encouraged to let go of. So, what can you do? What can you incorporate in your day to day? Maybe it's interesting. I asked about the teas. I don't know. But what can you do to help soothe? Oh, an overthinking mind, to soothe this worry, to soothe this trouble that you are kind of like going through right now, especially with this situation and things that you've gone through in the past. We want to welcome that in. So yeah, maybe it is also some soothing teas. Maybe it is spending some time in nature, allowing the elements to heal as they do. It's a lot right now of you getting back to things, getting back to communities and loved ones, and getting back to what heals you. And I feel like whether you're out in like nature is a big thing that's coming through here. So whether you're out in nature or whether you're drinking, herbal teas, or whether you're using like natural, lotions or essential oils or whatever, I really feel you need to kind of like surround yourself with that right now too. So, it's a lot. It's a lot happening here for you, Virgo. I feel like, again, this is all October, and it's really the first quarter, but I feel in November, you're going to have a nice move, like nice movement towards like exiting this. Um, but yeah. Okay, so let's see what else we have going on here. Oh, what I want to also say is that you're moving away, but it's also like crucial to have this at the beginning of the quarter before we shift into the new year as well. And whether that's like the witch's new year or it's like, the new year of 2023. A lot of release is being encouraged. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups here. This is, the Knight of Cups is really connected to romance and like celebration of romance and engagement even. So for those of you who are in a relationship, and perhaps you're wondering like, we've been together a long time, like when's the engagement happening? It could very well be happening, I feel, more towards the end of October, not so much the beginning, because you have a lot of stuff here. So but definitely towards the end of October. And also I feel that for those of you who are in a relationship, curious to see how this all lines up in a little bit, but for those of you who are in a relationship, it's there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of like love here. Um, but it's time for you to actually like put that love and passion in motion. Okay. So it's time for you to be expressive and saying, like, if you are with your partner and that person, you're like, oh my gosh, my partner is so hot. Well, say that to them. Say, geez, you are hot, or say they're wearing something and you just think it looks really nice on them. Compliment them. Okay, they need to hear this from you. They feel like sometimes you either don't see them or you like they it's not that you don't appreciate them, but you don't see them in the passionate eye, I guess. So, and you very much do. But words speak volumes. Actions speak volumes. Utilize them, Virgo. Utilize them. All right. So here we have the Knave of Wands. This is, again, I feel, a connection to love. I had this card in another reading just a few reads ago. So it's saying, love is here. You need to open up. You need to like say, yeah, see how we have the mask and the mask? Yeah. You need to be open to love. You need to be expressing yourself. Don't keep yourself like hidden from love. You were meant to experience it. You were meant to indulge yourself in love. You were meant to just enjoy the beauty of love, right? So remove the mask. Free yourself, and also free your partner for those in your relationship, or free yourself for those of you who are single, and allowing a relationship to come to you. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles here. Six of Pentacles, look at this balance being restored. Look at the balance being restored. So, yes, like day-to-day life is not easy. There's always struggles. There's always things going on. But when you are opening yourself up to your family or your communities or your children or whatever you have been blocking yourself away from, balance is restored. When you are expressing your love towards another, your partner, whomever, balance is restored. You feel complete. By you not communicating these things, by you not sharing these things, something always feels off, right? So that's what we have here. Okay, here we have the Knight of Swords. So here we have like a big shift that's happened. This is happening definitely towards the end of October. This is like representing big changes. It's representing kind of like travel even. It's also look at the image here. You are more focused. You are more focused and more grounded than you have been in a long time. You are feeling whole and complete. So what a nice way to be, like, end of October, yes, but even the last of the quarter, so like end of December even, what a nice way to be going into like either that new year or, like I said earlier, the witch's new year as well. It's interesting how it's all aligned here for you. Okay, so let's see what we have that needs to be unlocked. It is time to lead. Yeah, number 21. It's time to get going, right? It's time to get going with this here. Time to lead. And also, see like the connection with the crown there, the crown chakra. You have a cosmic connection when it comes to love with your partner or the person you're going to meet. But you need to let this person know how you feel. And then we have cultivate love. Can't make this stuff up, right? You need, like, seriously. Number 5. There you go. It is time. It is time. Wow. Okay, so let's see what we have for our singles now here when it comes to love. Oh, spicy, spicy. We just had this with another sign. I mean, this time of the year is a time for like rebirth, renewal, celebration, especially with saw winds. So like I really feel this energy for you, Virgo. If you are single, it's a time to welcome in this energy. New relationships are there. They're available to you. So if you're not in a relationship right now, there's definitely a high potential that you'll be in one come the end of October. Like a good relationship. And it is exciting. It's spicy. Look at this. Look at this for our couples. Mirrored feelings, right? So it's you again. I feel like you have perhaps not felt the best about yourself. And so that's why you have been unable to, of sorts, share, or express how you feel towards your partner. So that you're kind of keeping things bottled up. So you find them super attractive, right? But just because you are not finding yourself attractive, perhaps you have a difficult time expressing how you feel towards them, as an example. Okay. So again, how can we communicate and share? And look also like the fire there. How can we share that love with another? How can we express that either, vocally or physically when we don't even feel that towards ourselves? So I feel this is like, yes, definitely a connection for you and your loved one, but it's also very much about self-love towards yourself. Okay. When is the last time you gave a compliment to yourself and saying, oh, I look mighty fine in those jeans today? It's time to do that. It's time to do that. It's going to help in this situation as well. All right, let's see what we have going on with your witch's rune. Because, of course, I had to include that. Let's see. Let's give it a little shake. Shake. Let's see what we got for you. Ah. So this is the rune that represents woman. And it's saying that you are very nurturing, you are very healing, you are very compassionate, and you have this energy around you. So embrace it within yourself, again, in order to share it with others. All right, Virgos, that is what I have for you for this month and last quarter of the year, of course. Thank you again so much for joining me. If you did enjoy this session, and if you'd like to be notified of future horoscopes or pick-up piles or meditations, or, my goodness, I don't know, we have a lot going on here. Please hit that subscribe button. I would absolutely love to be reading for you again in the future. Take good care. Hello Libra, Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be taking a look at what you can expect going into the month of October. Happy birthday, by the way, Libras. But yes, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful birthday month. And I'm really, of course, curious to see what is coming through from your angels, ancestors, and guides in connection to your birthday month, of course, for many of you, and also what's happening for you in October, but also what's going on with the last quarter of this year. So I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards, and I'm actually going to be incorporating some tarot, oracles, and also a witch's rune for you towards the end of this read here. So yes, I have cleansed and blessed the space. So I would say let's get started and see what's going on for you here, our lovely Libras, and really having a big energetic pull intuitively here for all the signs, honestly, right now, for taking a look at perhaps, because it's like the end of the quarter as well, but to take a look at your what's going on with you for like your general energy, finances, love, it's just like, I feel like a massive check-in, honestly. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Let's see what is going on for our Libras here. Very, very much looking forward to this reading for you. Okay. So I will not be reading reversals. I'm not feeling a connection to that. Oh, I'm not feeling a connection to that for this month, for any of the signs. So we're just going to leave the reversals be. A lot of Nine of Cup energy for everyone, really, so far. All right, so that's our tarot. So I definitely feel with us approaching Samhain, this is also a kind of like end of year for many of us who are familiar with witchcraft and such. So I do want to see kind of like what is being encouraged for you to release. This is kind of like representing a shadow side energy, if you will. So what do we need to know for our lovely birthday Libras here? Okay, we got a jumper. We got a jumper, so we'll take a look at that in a bit. And then, of course, love. And I don't know if you noticed this, but as I was shuffling, we had some light go off there. So I feel like there's a really nice energy present here for us. Definitely have like a spirit team working in connection with your read here. I love that. All right. What do we have for our Libras, please? What do... Okay, so we had two jumpers there as well. Let's get things organized. But this is representing our singles, so single Libras, and this is representing, our Libras who are in a relationship already. Okay, so let's take a look. Let me just connect and channel with the cards and what is being shared here. Okay, so I feel with the Magician, this is a part of the major arcana. So this is like a significant life change, and you're being encouraged to have willpower. Okay, so if there is something, if there is a goal you have been chasing, or you have your eye on some sort of prize, whatever that means to you, again, this is a general read, so please take what resonates and leave what does not. But like the eyes, right? Eye on the prize. It's have the willpower to see it through. Okay, now is not the time for you to kind of say, "Oh, I'll deal with it tomorrow," or whatever. Especially with the last quarter, like we want you to be pushing, like push forward with whatever this is. It could be also that you are trying to reconnect with a loved one. It could be like a romantic relationship. It can be family. It can be friends, a community. Keep pushing forward. Keep your eyes on this energy, on this prize, and don't give up. It's kind of like saying to hold yourself accountable as well. Okay, so then we have the Ace of Swords. Let me see. What do I feel coming through here for you? Yeah. So the Ace of Swords, I feel like it's time to walk away from a certain person. Okay. There's someone who's kind of like, who always keeps trying to argue with you, or if it's not even someone who's trying to, there's someone in your life who's taking a lot of energy from you. So it's time to walk away from that person. Okay. You have poured enough energy into them. You have, I don't know, it's just time to walk away. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, especially with it being your birthday month. So say for example, you are like, someone who, when someone's having a birthday and you really, you go all out, you really try to let people know how happy you are, like genuinely, you are very genuine, you're genuinely happy for them, and you celebrate with them, and you give to them however you can. Maybe it's not financially, because again, not everyone can, right? But maybe you're crafting them something or just being there in spirit, so and good spirits, like you're cheering them on. So like if someone you notice who you have had high hopes in or on or in I don't know, like that they would be kind of like, you know, treating you the same way. Again, not that you are having expectations, but just kind of like you would hope that they would treat you the same way, especially with the amount of love that you've poured out to them. And time and time again, you're not receiving it. It's time to cut those ties. Yeah, it's time to walk away from that. All right. So I feel like this here we're having like a really practical energy and nurturing energy coming into play here. There's some sort of like stability being restored in your life. So definitely this has been achieved with you saying goodbye. I hear one of the puppies barking, so sorry in advance if you're hearing that. One of my fur babies. But if not, then that's all good too. But yes, so I feel like with you saying goodbye, with you, really holding yourself accountable, it's kind of like rebirthing this strength from deep within, and this is giving you a lot of confidence, a lot of like strength, a lot of like willpower. So this is like a very strong energy for you right now. I like this a lot. Okay, let's see what we have going on down here. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Hmm. So, I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, because you have been hurt in the past, especially from this individual or situation, you might feel like you want to keep your guard up for a little bit. I feel like you're being encouraged to actually do so, which is really interesting to me because generally when I channel, things intuitively here, I feel like so often it's saying the opposite, like let your guard down, be open to things, and this is saying like no. No, no, no. Because of this, whatever personal situation is, they're very kind of like sneaky and such. So it's to keep your guard up, to be aware, and just in case they try to like come into your life and take advantage of a situation, or try to like say for example you worked very hard on a project and you're going to get the credit for that, and maybe they would sneak in and be like, oh well, I also helped, and they had nothing to do with the project. So it's like, yeah, keep your guard up just a little bit. It's nothing like major intense, it's not going to be like a huge energy drain, but it's definitely kind of like just caution. It's the opposite of what I feel is usually channeled for me, which again is interesting. So just a little bit of caution there. So here we have the Nine of Cups. So let's see here. So this is wonderful. The Nine of Cups. I mean, look at this. Everything is full, right? Things are lining up. They're nicely stacked. It's like you have this enormous amount of success and abundance, and you're also able to kind of like invest. So say you want to invest in some real estate or property, you're definitely going to be able to do so here. Or maybe you want to invest in some sort of like massive like savings program, or I don't know, an organization that you feel very passionate about. Like it's a good time. Definitely also saving. Like you don't have to tuck all so it's definitely a financial card, just to like kind of just recap there. Um, but yeah, you might want to like put some money aside. Now's a good time. Now's a good time to invest. Like there's a lot of growth. It's very strong, very healthy, and it's a very abundant card. So I love this for you. Perhaps there's also the connection of like all that abundance, and again, keep that guard up because this person or situation, look how it's kind of like pointing down. They want a piece of the abundance, right? And like no, 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 no. Okay, let's see what else we have going on here. So here we have the Three of Cups. Um, Hmm. So this is saying that you're actually, you know, by kind of like breaking ties with this situation, you're welcoming in space for new friendships to be built, new bonds, new connections, and they are really, again, look at the health and the strength that you have here with the Nine of Cups is being also represented in the Three of Cups as well. So these people that are coming into your lives, or someone that you feel perhaps you weren't able to invest so much time in because of this person taking up so much of your time and energy, this is really feeling nicely. Like this is a very strong friendship bond. Okay, so then we have also the Fool. Um, So the Fool is part of the major arcana, which is like major life influences. And this is saying that you are being encouraged. This is a wonderful, I mean, I love this card. This is like, it's also a very interesting image going on there. Not quite sure what's happening. But anyways, anyways, um, the Fool is representing freedom, right? You're breaking free from this. It's representing adventure and like a fresh start. It's really like positive and great energy. And you know what a wonderful card to get kind of like at the end of the tarot for your birthday month for many of you, and also like the last quarter, because you are either going through like Samhain, where you're like that's kind of like the new year there, or you're going into the new year as of January 1st, 2023, with this beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. You're really being encouraged to take chances. Okay? Like that's a massive thing that I feel like being channeled right now here from your angels, ancestors, and guides through my vessel for you, to take those chances. Where in the past you might have been hesitant for certain things, you have such a great energy. You have wonderful connections. You have wonderful abundance. You have yourself protected from any, especially that situation. Like, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Live your life. Like, have a great time. Okay. So let's see what this is all about. Here we have open your arms. So I definitely feel a connection to this and this card as well. And this card. No, just kidding. But it is like it's saying to be open to receiving this abundance, be open to new friendships and new connections, be open to the idea of investing. Maybe you thought like, or you're hearing this being challenged and you're like, Lisa, guides, what the heck? I don't even have enough to pay my bills. Where am I gonna invest? Or and it's saying like there is money to invest. So look into it, or take a different approach, or like, I don't know, there's something you're missing, and invest. So yeah, open your arms, number 20 there. Can you see that? Okay. Not too bad. Okay. So for our singles, for those of you who are not in a relationship, Libra. Wow. Wow. Look at this. This could be the one. So you're definitely meeting someone. You're definitely meeting someone this October. I feel like it's like end of October, and it's not a casual fling. It's not a casual situation. Okay? Oh my gosh. I love this. If any of you are looking to receive further clarification on this general read today, or I mean, I feel like soulmate twin flame energy very strongly coming through here. I also offer one-on-one twin flame readings and spell sessions as well and such. So if you ever want to look at doing something like that, all my links are of course provided below for you. But this is very ooh la la. Wow. Huh. And here we have oh, look at this. Look at how it's lining up. The Fool, I was like, take the chance. Take the chance. Take the chance. You see what's happening here? You see what's happening here, Libra? We're having what my community likes to call a you can't make this stuff up moment. This is what we do here at It's Practical Magic, everyone. So take the chance, and then you have, for those of you in a relationship, take a risk. Do you feel like proposing? Now's the time. You feel like starting a family? Now's the time. You feel like that property, you're buying a house, investing? Now's the time. Okay? You and your partner, it is the time. Take the risk. Take the chance, take the risk. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what we have for your witch's rune here. My goodness. What a read. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's see. What do we have here for you? Oh, the moon. Okay, so the moon is, there's a lot of course definitions, and there's elements that are associated with all the individual witches runes. But the moon is about, like, I feel primarily following and listening to your intuition. Okay, what works for you? What works for you in your life, in your relationships, with your finances, with your health, with whatever. Follow and honor your intuition. All right, Libras. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm already looking forward to see what's going on in November for you. I will see you next month. Take good care and happy birthday again. Hello, Scorpio. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards. And of course, we are taking a look at what is going on for you in the month of October, Scorpio, but also what's kind of going on in this last quarter of the year. So I'm going to be combining tarot. I feel like there's a lot being channeled when it comes to your general energy, finances, love, and also combining some oracle here. This is kind of like looking at we're heading into a new year for us witches or Samhain, and also with it just being the last quarter, if that's not something that resonates with you, what do you need to kind of release? So this is more like a shadow side, shadow energy that I feel connected to. And of course, we're going to be taking a look at love for our singles and our couple Scorpios. So let's get started with things here. I have already cleansed the space, cleansed and blessed the space. So yeah, let's see what awaits our lovely Scorpios. I hope that you have been well. I have missed you lots. It's nice to have you back. For those of you who are returning, I always love tapping into your energy. It's always wonderful, very strong. And for those of you who are new to the channel, big heartfelt welcome in. Wonderful to have you. And I'm very excited to be given the opportunity to channel the messages that are meant for you to receive today, Scorpio. So welcome and welcome in. All right. So just giving thanks, of course, to our angels. Oh, we have a jumper already. Thank you. Our angels and... Oh, interesting. Just giving thanks to our angels, ancestors, and guides for gifting us with their energy and guidance and love and support. You are welcome in this space. This is a safe space, and we are happy to have you here. Thank you so much. Thank you for your guidance and your protection towards myself, of course, as the reader, the channeler, and for our lovely Scorpios. I will not be reading reversals today. I haven't felt drawn to that for any of the signs for this month and slash quarter. So let's begin. What were these two jumpers all about? King of Pentacles. All right. And of Swords. Knight of Wands. Chariot. Nice energy there. The Hanged Man. I swear, I need more space. I say this every time I feel. I swear every time. Knave of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Okay. So let's take a look at what we have going on with your oracle message here. What do you need to know for that shadow work that perhaps needs to have a little bit of focus on or more focus on? What do you need to release? What needs to be shared here with our Scorpios, please? What do our Scorpios need to know? What do our Scorpios need to know? What do our Scorpios to know, please? Feel a connection to that. We're going to take a look at that one there. And of course, love. Of course, love. What is going on in the ooh la la department for you Scorpios? Let's see. Let's get a sneak peek. What's to be expected or how things are connecting with your current situation. All right. So what do we have for our Scorpios with love, please? Oh, okay. I will take that. Thank you. That's for our singles. And for those of you in a relationship, of course. I'm going to be including a witch's rune towards the end of your read as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And we'll see how that's also in connection with everything going on here for you. All right. Let me see. Give me a moment to channel things here. I mean, this is a great start. This is, I feel it already coming through right now in the channeling. This is, you know, abundance. This is someone coming in and helping to provide for you. And I feel like that is very much so needed right now. So abundance, someone providing for you, wealth is associated with this. So a lot of finances. I feel like, love and other things are going to come through, with your read here. But to start things off, this is very much about money, 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 money. So yeah, I feel like this is a wonderful start, of course, to have this abundance, to have this support, um not just for the month of October, but also for the last quarter of this year as well. Obviously, I want to also say a happy birthday to you Scorpios, depending when you're watching this, or depending, if this is applying to our Scorpios who are in October having your birthday celebrating. Nice to have this regardless though. So good start. I like it, I like it, I like it. We're shifting now to the Ten of Swords. Hmm. So I feel like there's kind of like some stress and worry. Perhaps there again, that's in association with, maybe you need some finances or some assistance, and that stress and worry is kind of like you feel the money coming in, you feel the support coming in, but you're kind of like, oh, it's creating kind of like an uneasy energy, an uneasy vibe. I'm picking up. It's just saying not to worry. This abundance is not going anywhere. It's not a temporary, like, gift of abundance. It's an ever flowing amount of abundance and support that you're receiving here. So not to stress, not to kind of like add that additional pressure to yourself. There's really no need for it. Things are balancing quite nicely. We see that with the two swords in the center there. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Hmm. Um So this is shifting. So we went from like this stressful energy where I really feel where you're kind of finding that balance and you're feeling comfortable with whatever's happening in your situation, and this is leaving you feeling confident. I feel there's also an excitement happening. So we went from stress to excitement. So this is just gonna be very brief. Like you might even just feel this stress and worry for like, I don't know, a day or like, the weekend. It's not going to be like a full week of stress and worry. It's like a day or two max. And then it's being replaced by this like highly energetic energy, excitement, confidence. You might also be looking at travel. You might be having a travel opportunity present itself to you. I would definitely take advantage of this opportunity, not to get stressed about the how, when, why, and everything, and really just look into how can I make this happen. Make it a fun experience. Like look forward to this travel opportunity. Look forward to planning. Look forward to packing that suitcase, and things like that. Okay, so don't get caught up in the fine details. It's just be like follow. I feel your heart. I feel your energy is excited about it. Honor that excitement. Okay, so we have the Chariot, which is, I love this card. Like this is such a wonderful, wonderful major arcana energy. This is again, there's the connection too. Here's our like you can't make this stuff up moment happening, as my community likes to say. But we have this kind of like travel energy. And the Chariot, I mean, you are trying. It's a journey. The Chariot card is a journey card, and it's like you have the travel vibe and energy with the minor arcana, day to day energy, and then you have that with even like being said again with the major arcana, with big life changes. So this is amazing. Again, if you didn't get the memo, if you didn't get the spiritual memo here, Scorpio, of like, go for it, be excited about this. Here it is again in this major arcana card as well. Okay. This is wonderful. It's a part of your life's journey. Enjoy, 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 and say yes and don't stress. I know. Easier said than done sometimes. I get it. I get it. Okay, so here we're shifting now to the Hanged Man. Hmm. Yeah. So I feel like again, you're kind of like bouncing all over the place. It's like we have like success, stress, success, and there's a confirmation, and then we're kind of like back to kind of like a worry where you're kind of like, oh, I don't trust a situation, I don't trust a person. I feel like you see how like that kind of like heart energy, or even like, yeah, it's like solar plexus. Heart and solar plexus energy is really lighting up here, and even kind of like the throat chakra. So, I feel like you need to speak openly when if you feel someone's doing wrong to you, you need to say, like, hey, what you're doing is not okay. It's not. I'm just going to be very direct and forward and blunt about this. No, you have the power to use this voice, this throat chakra energy. So if you are having trouble with self expression, what can we do to help unblock this throat chakra energy? And then, like the heart, of course, like trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. When you feel something is off, it's okay to be kind of like blocked a little bit and say, like, I'm protecting myself, but don't live in those blocked walls, right? Don't live there. And then also with the solar plexus, it's like, don't forget your personal power. Don't forget the energy that you have within yourself too. Again, I feel especially to help open up that throat chakra in self-expression. Yeah, there's definitely something where you're going to have to be very vocal about. But you got it. You got it. Like, you really do. Okay, so here we have the Nav of Pentacles. Nav of Pentacles. I feel like this is like an uncomfortable thing for you to go through, and it's leaving you a little bit out of sorts. It's leaving you kind of feeling like, oh, why did I have to go through this? It's kind of like it's shaking up your routine. It's shaking up your day-to-day routine. And again, it's you're going in kind of like blindfolded, blindsided, but you're trusting. You are trusting, you're taking like serious action towards the messages being channeled here, and you're taking serious action and belief towards your intuition. Okay, so what is the result of that? Well, here we go with oh my gosh, is this upside down? No. Here's the result with the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is saying that hard work is paying off for you and you are achieving your goals. That uncomfortable situation, that using your voice, that trusting in yourself, that trusting intuition, it is paying off for you here. It is paying off big time. So, oh my gosh, you guys, again, to my to my community, you knew this was going to happen. This was going to sneak in. This word was going to sneak in. It hasn't so far, by the way, for those of you watching from my amazing It's Practical Magic community. I love you guys. And if you would like to become a part of the It's Practical Magic community, feel free to join our Discord or join us on the social media platforms. We would love to have you. We would love to have you if you aren't already part of the community. But you guys, so this has not appeared yet. This word has not been channeled in any of the signs yet. And Scorpios, you're getting the patience. You're getting the patience word. Be patient. This word is very I'm just a channeler. I have no control. I will keep saying that every time this word appears because it's truth. But yeah, be patient. Be patient. Great things are about to appear and follow with everything you're going through here. Okay, I'm gonna leave that be. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine the comments that are going to be in that comment section. Here you have commune with the source. Oh. So when you find, look at the connection as well, like how similar the headpiece is on this, again, two different, obviously decks here on this oracle card and tarot, but the connection. So when you are going through this struggling time, when you need that extra, that push or support from your spiritual team, your spiritual crew is here. So reach out to them for that help, for that support. Commune with the source. Wonderful time to be doing so, especially with the veil being so thin. With that spiritual realm, your spiritual team, the spiritual energy. Wow, like this, I love this. All right, let's let's see what's going on with love for you guys. So this is of course representing love for our singles. Oh, who has come into your life, or who is coming into your life? Scorpio. Ooh la la, ooh la la. This is nice. So if you haven't already picked up on this energy of this person, it's going to be popping up, I feel, towards the end of October. And I feel like, with that cork being on the bottle, you're a little hesitant. You're a little bit like, oh no, I've opened my heart up a few times this year, and it's got, broken a few times this year. So it's okay. It's okay. Take your time with this. There's no rush. This person's not going anywhere, but it is unconditional love. It's very, very beautiful, very nurturing. And then for our couples, stirring the pot drama. Stirring the pot drama. So I feel like, when's the last time we had a date night? When's the last time we did something out of the ordinary besides like, taking care of the kiddos, going to work, paying the bills, getting groceries. It's time to kind of like bring back some spice, some ooh la la. Okay, just like a nice positive loving energy. Definitely, 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 because I feel there's a lot of kind of like, I don't know, you guys are bumping heads a lot, right? That's where we have that drama pot. You're bumping heads a lot, and there's no need. You guys care, you love for each other, you love each other. The relationship is strong, the relationship is good. I feel like it's very strong, but we need to bring back again, when let's get a date night going or something, right? And make it a regular thing, not just one time, not just like, okay, we did date night, Lisa and Spirit team. No, no, no. It needs to become part of like your regular life. Okay, let's see what we have for your witch's room. I'm curious about something. A little shake here. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. What do we have? Oh, the sun. New beginnings. Beautiful, right? Good news. Getting that self-esteem back. Feeling healthy. Feeling energetic. Love it. And that's, again, look where we're kind of landed. Or it ended up being placed. Like right there with this energy as well. Beautiful. Wow. Great read for you. Definitely like a lot going on for you, Scorpio. But it's like it's work towards and for yourself, to give yourself the life that you are wanting to have and are worthy of living. So yeah, that is what I have for you for this month. I will see you in November. Take good care of yourselves, and I'm sorry about the patience word. Take good care. Hello, Sagittarius. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards. And for your read for the month of October, and not only the month of October, but we are also heading into the last quarter of this year, I want to take a look at what is going on with you in regards to your general energy, finances, love, things that you may need to be releasing with kind of like a connection to your shadow side and such. So we're going to be working with tarot and oracle, and I'm going to be incorporating also a witch's rune towards the end of your session here. All right, so I have actually already cleansed and blessed the space, giving thanks to our angels, ancestors, and guides, of course, for being here with us, for their protection, for the energy they have used to help channel through myself for you what you need to know in this upcoming month of October and the last quarter of 2022. All right, so what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Sagittarius, please? I will not be reading reversals today. I don't feel a connection to that. I haven't for any of the other signs, so I'm just going to leave that be for, excuse me, for this read in particular. So yes, let's see here. All right, let's take a look. I feel already a connection's been made. Okay, that's nice. Okay. All right, let's see. Also, we have, we can push it up a little bit more. I'm forever lacking the space. It always seems to happen. Okay, so we have for your oracle message here. Let's also move that light a little bit. There we go. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius, please? What messages does Sagittarius need to know, please? And thank you. What does Sagittarius need to know, please? What do we have for Sagittarius? I'm going to get the bottom of the deck. I feel connection to that. And then let's see what we have going on for love. So there will be, excuse me, message channeled for those of you who are in a relationship and those of you who are not in a relationship. Oh, okay. Let's hold on. Let's take top of the deck and bottom of the deck of that massive pile that wanted to be read. All right. So let me just have a moment here and connect with the energies and feel what is being channeled through my vessel for you from your spirit team, from your ancestors and angels and guides. Of Pentacles. What have you been working on? Okay, so this for me is majorly connected to you building an empire of sorts. Okay, the words business empire comes to mind like very strongly here. Excuse me again, my goodness. So building that empire, I feel like so much wealth is headed your way. So if you've been struggling, if say for example you started a business or a project, or you know you also have collaborated with someone, you're kind of like, where are the results? What the heck has happened? It's arriving. Like immensely it is arriving. Okay, it just has taken some time to get everything, all the ducks lined up. All the keys lined up. So those keys are all lined up and they are ready for activation. So wonderful start to this month of October for you, and also the quarter. My goodness, I love it, I love it, I love it. Followed by, here we have the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is representing you winning. Okay, you are, whatever you've put in for this effort, you know, not only are you building this empire, it is going to be successful. It's going to be successful. So whether or not this is resonating, so again, this is a general read, so please do take what resonates and leave what does not. But if you have already, say for example, put in the work towards this, you're going to receive the rewards. If you haven't, if this is all news to you, you're kind of like you have felt that pull to start something, do it like right away, beginning of October. Okay, because already come mid to end of October, you're going to see the success. You're going to see the abundance being deposited in your bank account. It's beautiful. Okay, so then we have the King of Pentacles here. Yeah, this whole thing, look at the lineup. King of Pentacles is wealth, abundance, and you are also able then to provide. So say for, oh my gosh, excuse me again. Say for example, you would like to support someone, or you have a cause that you are very much so believing in, and you just, you know, they require financial assistance, but you haven't been able to really provide it for them. You are going to be able to now and do so. Okay, so if someone needs assistance financially, help them out. Help them out. We have a whole karmic energy going on here as well. You are going to get that in return, and you are also able to help them out. So don't feel you need to hold on to your money. Like this is all just massive success. So again, for those of you who have put in the time, put in the work, put in the energy, it can of course be associated with schooling as well. Again, take what resonates with you, of course. I don't know why I keep repeating that in your read. It could also be love. Maybe you were like, you know, I've really fought for this relationship. And I, you know, at times I was like, I don't know if we're going to make it. You're going to make it. It's going to be like a very beautiful connection, very beautiful relationship. Like, so yeah, whatever way you're looking at this, whatever resonates with you, whether it's wealth, whether it's finances, whether it's love, whether it's schooling, all is looking amazing for you. I really feel big, big, big energy. Like first week is the kickoff, and then throughout the rest of the time as well. Okay, so then we have the Queen of Cups. Then we have the Queen of Cups. And here we have, again, You know how I was saying this is being channeled, like you kind of have felt drawn to help to assist someone in need, especially financially. Well, by you doing so, here we have the energy of you feeling like just warm. You're feeling, you're just feeling good. You're feeling like, um, yeah, it's just you're healing in a sense. You helping another is healing to you. You being loyal to another in a situation where they are in need is helping to heal you. So again, to have this enormous like business empire energy and success, we have to give in return. It is the law of nature. You cannot just receive all of that and be like, okay, I'm happy. See ya, everyone. I mean, you could, but you probably wouldn't want like the outcome towards the end. So give back, however you can. That is going to leave you feeling really good. I love this for you. It's very stable, very grounded, and very, look at the energy, like, you know, beautiful. Okay, so what else do we have here? We have the Two of Swords. hmm So I feel like this is a major crossroads for you. Okay. And I feel like you're being kind of like, it's almost like you can see the crossroads like in the back here. Or maybe it's just my intuition that happened. I don't know. But, anyways, I feel like you're at a crossroads. And normally, when you would be at this type of crossroad, there would be like a blockage of sorts. You would be like, oh my, I don't know what to wait. Like, I don't know. I want to go left. I want to go right. I want to go forward. I want to go back. But I feel like if I move anyway, I like, it's kind of like you become paralyzed. It's like you can't, it's just like, I can't move. You're frozen. You're frozen. Right. So it's like, it's saying to you, it's time to move in the direction that your intuition is pulling you towards. It's time for this kind of like movement to happen. So don't be fearful. Don't be fearful. You are having incredible success. You are having incredible like love around you, wonderful karmic energies as well. Like you are not like just you're divinely supported. It's you got nothing to worry about. Take the step. Take the step. There is no wrong step. There is no like, should I go this way? Like, either way, whatever you decide to do is going to be the direction that is meant to be in your life's journey here and now. So just, knowing that alone, like kind of allow that uncertainty to dissolve. Mm. So this is taking like this is a lot. There's a lot going on here, and especially with the pressure of kind of like I want to, I feel like you do want to move forward. You do want to like or not make move forward, but you do want to like move in a direction. But it's like it's energetically draining, spiritually draining. And so here we have the Hermit, of course, saying take some time out for yourself. You have everything set up. You have great success. You have great financial abundance. You have great love. Like again, whatever it is that you're seeking, it is there. You are experiencing it here in the now, and you will continue to experience it. But also, it's okay to take some time out. I feel like you need to go to like a wellness retreat or something. Like you need to, just you need to just kind of like escape for, and it doesn't need to be long. It could be like a weekend getaway, or like maybe just it's like a walk with your dogs, like but a good walk with your dogs with no phone. Leave the phone at home, So just really, it's time for you to like pamper yourself here, indulge in some things that maybe you'd be like, oh, I really really love having this chocolate, but I don't want to have it. Well, this is the time to have the chocolate, okay? Indulge in the chocolate. Okay, so let's see what this is all about here. Then we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, I mean, this is an amazing read. Seriously, Sagittarius, this is an amazing month for you, and an amazing like shift going into 2023. Really, so this is new beginnings. This is new beginnings. It is like I feel what's being channeled here is that you are going to be having a time of celebration, a time of fulfillment, and also there's a big energy of new love here for you. So of course it can be, romantic love. Maybe we're going to see that connection here a little bit later, but it could also be um like a love towards yourself, a love and appreciation for all your perseverance, for all your hard work and determination and not giving up. You have pushed, You have fought the fight, and here's your empire. Here's your wealth, and here's your like you name it. It's all here for you. So it's not like anything is then draining anymore. You have definitely found and restored balance in this kind of like retreat energy. It's just really nice. Oh my gosh, like I love your reading right now. Seriously, seriously. Okay, let's take a look and see what we have. What's going on here? Oh, yep, 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 yep. So this is what my community likes to call a "you can't make this stuff up" moment, because I mean, we just said we have the Hermit. The Hermit card, loud and clear, saying take that time out, take that retreat, have some time to yourself, and you have the Solitude card. This is a must. This is an absolute, absolute, absolute must. Because in this silence, in this solitude, you are seeing things that you normally could not see, because there's blockages, because, life is busy, because you have a million things going on with this empire building. You have a million things going on, counting on all that money. No, I don't know. But like, it's just like, yeah, number 31 with that as well. I love that number associated with this card and this message for you. It's being channeled. Love it. Okay, let's take a look at love. Let's shift a little bit. So for singles and people in a relationship here, what do we have? We have there's been a lot of signs getting this card. Simply adored. So I feel if you have not, hold on, let me back up. So say you have established a connection with someone. Maybe you established a connection with someone and you guys are still kind of like, oh, we're friends, and that was like in September. It's shifting. It's shifting into more than just friendship. Say you haven't had that connection established yet. It is going to happen. I feel like mid October. So yeah, love is in the air. Love is around you. So embrace it. And if you haven't felt it yet, it is on the way. It is on the way. It's really a nice love. Look at that beautiful color. For those of you in a relationship, mirrored feelings. So I feel like it's time for adventure for our couples, right? I feel like, there's been a lot of work that has led up to this massive empire. I'm like, just love this words. Like, I love this for you. And I really feel like you have worked so diligently to achieve this. So it's like with this retreat, solitude. I mean, that I feel you find that within your partner as well. So to include them in this is a must, I feel. Wow. Yeah. So again, we have like that potion bottle where like love is strong. We have the flame. Things are passionate. Like, yeah, it's a wonderful energy. You guys are doing great together. I love it. Okay, let's take a look and see what we have for your witch's rune here. So my runes, I'm gonna give it a little shake. Shake. And let's take a look. What do we have? Okay. Well, not only did you have crossroads in your tarot, but you also have it in your witch's rune. So transitions are happening. I mean, clearly, and also in taking that leap of faith. Okay, there is no right direction, wrong direction. It's all a part of your life's journey. So just take the leap. Just take the leap. All right. Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me this month. I look forward to reading for you again in November. We are getting up to, oh my gosh, I feel we're going to be having the annual forecast coming up very soon, and that is going to be a lot of fun. We'll definitely do a more in-depth look, kind of like month, or quarter by quarter. I'll see what my intuition is guiding me towards. But until then, I hope that you have an amazing month, sending you lots of love, and take good care. Hello, Capricorn. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to be here with you all today. Welcome back to those of you who are joining me again, and welcome to those of you who are new to the channel. I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards. And for the month of October, and also the end of this quarter for this year, I really felt drawn to use tarot followed by oracle as well. So this reading is going to be, I feel a channeling happening here as an intuitive reader. to focus on your general energies, to focus on finances, to focus on love, of course. This deck in particular, I feel, is really representing, things that perhaps you need to release or come back to, kind of like there's kind of like a shadow work energy I'm feeling, like spoken to in a sense with. And of course, like I said, we have the love as well. So I have actually cleansed and blessed the space here. So I would say, Cappies, let's get started. Let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you. I hope that you've been well. I hope that you've been well. For those of you who are heading into the autumn, I hope you had a lovely summer. And I hope that you have a wonderful Samhain season for those of you who also celebrate that as well. All right. I will also be including a witch's rune with your read towards the end. With, speaking of Samhain and being a witch myself, it's definitely a special, important time of the year for me, and I just felt very drawn again to include that with all the signs. So, if you are interested in seeing which witch's rune you receive and how it connects to your session here today, then stay tuned. That will be a little bit towards the end here of your read. All right, let's see. And of course, thanks to our angels, ancestors, and guides for being here with us today, for sharing their energy with us, and insight and protection, of course. All right. I'm not going to be reading reversals. I haven't felt drawn to that for any of the signs. So this time around anyways. So we're going to be leaving that be. Okay. So just to begin with a lot of sword energy. All minor arcana. A lot of day-to-day energy coming through here. Okay. So that's what we have for the tarot. I'm actually going to take a quick sip of my tea here. And let's see what we have for your oracle message. If anyone has any tea recommendations or warm beverage suggestions, I live in a very cold town in northern Ontario, Canada, and I consume quite a bit of tea. So if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear it. Or what is your favorite go-to tea? Or coffee even. I'm always curious. I'm always curious to learn more about all of you, honestly. I think it's lovely how we're so interconnected. Okay, let's see here. What do we have for our Cappies? What do we have for Capricorn, please? Oh, I felt energy there. We'll take a look at that. And of course, what we have coming through in connection to love. So I'm going to be taking a look at our single Cappies and also our Cappies in a relationship. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's take these two here. So this card is going to represent singles and those of you who are already in a relationship. My goodness, I'm so sorry. I need to take a sip of my tea. It's just too delicious. Tea break for everyone here. We're just beginning. Of course, I'm already taking a break. Talk about slacking off. Oh my gosh. All right. Let me just have a moment here and connect with what is being intuitively channeled here. Okay, so I feel with the Six of Swords, there is a lot of healing that's going on here. This is like specifically directed to you, Capricorns. I feel like you have been, oh my goodness, making attempt after attempt throughout the years even to find the healing that you now have access to. And you're realizing that the access and the healing tools have always been with you. They have been with you, inside of you. You are the healing tool, really, So I feel that is definitely being channeled. With this healing, you're moving forward in your life. You are moving forward. What? I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. And it's not because I'm also a Capricorn as a sign here, but it's very intense, the energy. You are moving on with this enormous healing. And it's not saying the healing's over. It's healing is going to be happening always throughout your entire existence, really. Um, but you're able to actually break free and move forward. I feel like travel is on the horizon for you. And I feel like in the past, perhaps again, there were things that were holding you back where you weren't able to travel. That is changing, and you're being encouraged to do so. Okay, it's kind of like free yourself. If you think of, like, in a sense, a dog or an animal or something being on a leash, you have been on that leash for so long. The leash has been your source of healing, of connection, and now you're going to have all that healing because you know it's within yourself, not actually within the leash, and you're able to travel. So set yourself free. Set yourself free. Okay, so here we have the King of Swords. Hmm. So you know, this is a this I feel this card represents Capricorn almost in a whole. You know, Capricorns are natural born leaders, and they are, you know, not they celebrate their success not on their own. When they are climbing that mountain, you know, being the goat that you are and all, when you're climbing that mountain, you are taking your crew with you. So you are celebrating and having, you know, that celebrational energy with everyone who has climbed that mountain with you, who has cheered you on, who has encouraged you to keep going when you didn't want to keep going. So it's saying that rewards await for you and those who have, you know, who have been with you along the way, who have truly been with you along the way. So this is really nice to see that those awards are awaiting. I love this for you, like this healing, the travel, the moving up the, you know, with your community, with your family, with, like, you know, it's really, yeah, it's beautiful messages. It's beautiful energy that I feel being channeled right now for you here. And I also feel like, again, like it's a massive sigh in the sense that I'm picking up here energetically. Like, finally, after almost what feels like a lifetime of carrying so much weight with you and so much kind of like fight to get to the top of the mountain, you are arriving there. You are arriving there, and there's so much abundance, there's so much success, there's so much good health, there's so much healing, healing. With this healing, with you being able to continue your journey in a different aspect of sorts, on a different level, it's taking you to the next level of fulfillment. Wow. Okay, so here we have now the Three of Swords. Hmm. So I feel like, again, you see how you have this in the middle, and then you're surrounded. I mean, it's all swords, but you have like kind of like similar energies here. So I feel at times you are your worst enemy. You are fearful that because of your success and what awaits you when it comes to success and love and fulfillment and healing, you're like, what will happen to sabotage it? Or how am I going to sabotage it? And you're being encouraged to release this from your conscious. Okay, you are a divine being. You are, you know, your essence is truly of love and light and beautiful energy, and it's time for you to really embrace this, to really connect this. By you embracing and connecting with this, a wonderful form to do so is through meditation, through artistic creation, through cooking, through connecting with nature or animals. Um, the fear, the self doubt, and certainty will fall away naturally. Okay, so this is something that's still going to be presented around your space and your energy field, around your aura and such, but it's again with that healing, with you on the mend, and with also the strength you're gaining here, it will fall away in due time. Okay, so be gentle on yourself. You are having those off days where it's kind of like, you know, it's all right. It's all right. But again, kind of like, don't live in it. Don't live in it. Be cautious of that. Because again, look at the light here, like within you. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, so moving on, we have the Queen of Swords. Just so you didn't have enough swords in your reads, in your read here. Interesting. This is like 4 swords, 2 cups, and 1 pentacle. Okay, so Queen of Swords. Um, Okay, I feel like, this is you. You're going to feel this energy where it's falling away and you're just it's a part of the healing process as well. This is you now becoming strong, okay? Coming in, look at the strength here. Look how strong you are. And also realizing that I can be successful. You have your crew, you have your team, and they're not going anywhere. But you also can be like successful independently, and I feel like that is a big like strength for you. I feel like there's also like this light here which is attached to in what's being channeled, the sacral chakra. And I feel like, if you're kind of like fed up with relationships that are doing you wrong, or you've invested a lot of time in a relationship and you're like, where's the engagement? Where's the next step? It's not moving forward. This is saying to you with the sacral to honor your emotions. Is it time to let go? Or is it time to try to move things in high gear yourself? But you have the power to do so. Whether you are in a relationship or not, you are strong. You have exceptional personal power. Okay, you have a very strong, like, sexual presence as well. So you will be always attracting, whoever you're wanting to attract, or just like in general, you're going to be, people are attracted to you in a very like ooh la la energy. So yeah, if you're feeling like it's time to let go, then let it go. Just, yeah. Okay, so here we have the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups, I'm feeling like um yeah. I feel like there's kind of like this sense of I'm stuck, and I feel connection to this. I feel like you're fantasizing about what you want and also what you expect when it comes to love. So this is definitely like a ooh la la energy. And it could be also, again, you're in a relationship and you are fantasizing about kind of like how you want to be in a relationship, or you're, if you're single, you're fantasizing kind of about like what your partner would be like and how you would have your life together, or whatever. So I feel like, take this kind of like fantasizing and really manifest, like use it, because these are all full. So you have, it's almost like there's even like little hearts in there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not sure. See, it looks like there's like little hearts in there. But anyways, anyways, like you have massive, again with this energy here, massive manifestation abilities, and you know how to manifest, Cappy. You know how to manifest, okay? So have that work in your favor when it comes to love in your life. Okay, so here we have the 2 of Cups. This is romance. This is, again, well, it's like, I feel like so much is about you. That's why perhaps we had all those, even even yeah, it's kind of like shifted. You had this energy of the healing, the strength, like abundance and success, and then it's like kind of like determining what you actually want in your life. I feel like we this whole like column so far, I don't know about this yet. I haven't channeled it, obviously. But I feel this right now is really in connection to love. And again, either or, if you're in a relationship or not. And also do take what resonates and leave what does not, of course. So yeah, with the 2 of Cups, I feel like, again, there is massive attraction around you. Like like your aura, your energy, whether it's just like if it's physical, or if it's just like vocal, or your aura, like like you are an attraction magnet. I do feel there is romantic love available to you here that is going to fulfill what you are longing for. Okay. Also, where you were kind of wondering, perhaps if you are in a relationship, where's the proposal? It's here. So it's actually going to happen, if not in October, it's going to happen in the last quarter of this year. So brace yourself. You just need to be, making that decision. Is this something you actually want? And is it the actual person you want to be having that type of relationship with? Okay, so yeah. Okay, so then we have the Queen of Pentacles, the only Pentacles in your whole spread here, I might add. Okay, so what do I feel coming through here? Yeah, so I definitely feel like end of the month for October, and also you see how like there's like this circle of completion, and you're kind of like relaxed here. I do feel that yeah, I feel like things are becoming stable for you. Things are becoming stable. There's like a full cycle of completion, and I feel like it's important that you nurture yourself. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Because of again the healing, we don't want to lose that connect, right? We want to keep that going, so make sure you're nurturing yourself in order to keep the energy going. We want to keep that fire burning in the furnace, so to say, or whatever. So keep it going, keep it going, and that can only be done by taking care of yourself and making sure your needs are met. Okay, let's see what we have going on with this mosaic. Number 18, let chance play its creative role in your life. So yeah, I think again, this is definitely like a release, right? That's really being like it's very visual, and I feel that energy and that connection to it. So the release of also the healing, the release and like letting and knowing that your community, people who have seen you up that mountain, that success, they're not going anywhere. You have achieved like a very high status with that, and it's just going to continue to grow and grow. Like you have enormous amounts of success and like financial abundance now, and it will continue. It will, like, it's not going anywhere. So just let yourself, like just trust, and in a sense, like relax. And that's where we have also that taking care of yourself as well. Okay, so love for our cappies, for our singles, love overflowing. Yep, there's that attraction, right? There's so much going on. Like, again, follow your intuition. Who do you feel drawn to? What is it you want to do? How much do you want to get involved? If you want to have love, it is there for you. Okay. If you feel a connection and you're kind of like, is this person into me? Yeah, they're into you, like big time. Everyone, everyone is liking your energy, Capricorn. You are a magnet when it comes to ooh la la energy right now. Oh, how interesting. How interesting. So, for those of you in a relationship, we have the past life card. I would like to also add, again, this is, of course, like I've said, a general reading, but if you would like me to elaborate, or if you would like to look a little more in depth into your read here, especially with this past life energy, I do offer past life regressions as well as twin flame readings and spell work and such. So if you're looking for something like that, or if I could help you further, by all means, please feel free to reach out. I would absolutely love to assist you with that. It would be an absolute pleasure. But I definitely feel, you know, clearly there's a wonderful connection. This is someone who you feel very at home with. I just feel, again, because of this card here, what's missing. What's missing? I do feel like, again, it's a nice energy. There's things are fine and things are well, but maybe there is something that is not being fulfilled in your relationship. And honestly, it's as easy as communicating right now, I feel, at this point. So you need to open up the lines of communication. Okay, let's take a look and see what you have for your witch's rune. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We have for your witch's rune. Yeah. So this is the moon, obviously. And it's a big connection to this is spirituality. I get that with your sign here, and also intuition. Again, let your intuition guide you always, 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 and make sure, again, like with the intuition, and let that chance, allow your intuition to guide you. Seriously. All right, Cappies. That is what I have for you for the month of October, and of course the last quarter of this year. Thank you so much for joining me. It was absolutely a pleasure to read for you, and I hope to see you in November. Take good care. Hello, Aquarius. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so happy to have you here, and I hope that you are doing well. I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards, and for your session here today, I'm going to be incorporating tarot, oracle, and including a witch's rune towards the end of your read. We, of course, are taking a look at October, but also it is the final quarter of this year. So I really feel drawn intuitively to share kind of like obviously what's going on with your current general energies, but also to bring in messages being channeled when it comes to finances and love as well. So, yes, I have already cleansed and blessed the space. So I would say let's get started. Let's see what's going on here with you, Aquarius, for the month of October 2022. All right, so let's of course start here by giving thanks to our angels, ancestors, and guides for sharing their input, for sharing their guidance, for their protection as well. All right, let's see here. Oh, okay. We'll take a look at those. We got two jumpers here. I am not going to be reading reversals with any of the signs this month. I don't feel a connection to that, so I'm just going to honor that and channel. Okay. So your first row, all three cards have jumped out there, which signifies that there's very important messages attached to this to begin. Is it very interesting? Okay. Okay, let's see what else we have here for you. What else do we have for our Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? What do we need to know? What does our Aquarius need to know, please? For October 2022, and also, of course, for this last quarter of 2022, heading into 2023. For Aquarius, please feel like one more. Let's see if we have some more jumpers. And we don't, so I'm going to use bottom of the deck, actually. What do we have here? Wow, look at all of those pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Let's also take a look and see what we have for your oracle message here. I really feel like there's kind of like a shadow work energy connected to this deck in particular for all the signs this month. So I felt really drawn to use this. And it's interesting to see how everything has been connecting and lining up. It definitely makes sense as to why I felt drawn to use it, though. Definitely seen a lot of the connections. Look at that. We'll take a look at this. Save that for a little later. And of course, we have love. So we'll take a look at messages coming through for those of you who are single right now, and for those of you who are in a relationship, of course. Let's see. What do we have for our Aquarius, please? What does Aquarius need to know about love? What does Aquarius need to know about love? Love, 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 love. I feel we'll take a look at that in this one. All right, Aquarius, you're gonna have a little sip of my tea here, and then we are good to go. We are good to go. All right, let's just give me a moment here to connect and see what is being channeled for you through my vessel to share with you here. Beginning with the Two of Cups. Beginning with the Two of Cups. You know, it's interesting how we have, the lovers right here. The Two of Cups is an energy of love, is an energy of proposal. So I definitely feel if you aren't in a relationship right now, there is going to be a beautiful connection made for you in October. Now, I'm not picking up exactly when this is happening, but it's definitely in the month. It's definitely in the month, and it is just very fulfilling, feels very comfortable, and very passionate. For those of you in a relationship, I feel like you're finding your way back to your partner. There might have been some miscommunication. There might have been some confusion. I don't know. But like love, love, love is around you right now. It's very nice to see, especially like I said, how it kind of aligned with that here. Okay, so then we also have the Queen of Swords. So I feel like, with the Queen of Swords, there's something that you're going to have to make a quick decision on. Whatever that decision may be, know that you have the resources available to you. So, say for example, you have an opportunity to buy a home. You're like, oh, I'm kind of like looking for a home, but I don't know. And then it's like, poof, here's a home for you in your budget and such. And you're kind of like, yeah. So saying to jump on that opportunity, whether it's a home, again, this is a general read, so please take what resonates and leave what does not. But definitely to take control of the situation, trust. I mean, you have a lot of energy here. You have a lot of resources available to you. So go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Then we have here the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. So I feel like, you might find yourself right now in kind of like, a new career, or maybe you have a new study group, or something new, new neighbors. I feel like you need to really like welcome in teamwork. Okay, I know like at times, Aquarius, you like to work independently. You're very strong in that energy and in that presence, but you're being encouraged, especially in the last quarter here, to work with others. So welcome in teamwork. Welcome in teamwork. So of course we have the lovers, the connection there. And this is saying again, you have an extremely, either whether you're single or not, you have a very strong bond with the person coming into your life, or who you have in your life. And there is like, it's like soulmate connection. Okay. Again, either with that person you're rekindling that energy with, or also like the person coming into your life. So it's like, yeah. It's like it feels just right, and there's a reason for that. And of course we have that soulmate energy, right? So here we have the Six of Pentacles, and I feel what's coming through for you here is that you want to be kind of like kind of more generous when it comes to treating yourself to things. So I feel like, because there's a lot of generosity that's represented in this card and this energy, and I feel already you are very generous to others. But what have you not done for you? Or perhaps you're kind of like, oh, I would really like to get this new game coming out, or oh, I would really like to, get this new pair of shoes. I have no idea. Okay, because you're always taking care of the kids, you're always taking care of, your loved ones, your family, and everything. And here it's like you need to be spoiling yourself a little bit here. Okay, it's long overdue. It's long overdue. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So we like literally like six and the Seven of Pentacles here. So this is saying that, because you have been patient, because you have been working hard, you're about to grant access to your dreams and your goals. I mean, what a wonderful way to like, end the quarter going into 2023, but also like to have this present itself in October for you already. So definitely you have put the time in, you put the energy in, you put the work in, and you are going to be reaping those rewards, those benefits. This is really nice. Finally, it's like you're unlocking it, right? So many keys though in your read. So here we have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is saying that you are surrounded by security. You are protected. So don't be fearful of it, like, dare I say, not just indulging, but overindulging, because you are fine. Okay, you have everything you need, and that's not going anywhere. So it is okay. Okay, treat yourself. Treat yourself. Let's see what we have with this message here. Be still and listen to the spirits. Oh, you know what? You're not there's another sign that got this card for their read as well, and I love this energy, especially with us, going into Samhain season, where the veil is the thinnest between the spiritual realm and our world. So if you have had someone who has passed in your life who you were very close to, or just, you had a connection with, now is a time to speak to them, especially in October going into November as well. This is where they can hear you. So if you wish to express your gratitude, if you wish to express love, if you also need some guidance and support, the portal has opened, the veil is thin. Speak to them now. um, Here we have love for singles, Capricorn. Or sorry, Capricorn. Am I saying? Oh my gosh! Clearly, I just read for Capricorn, Aquarius. Sorry, freedom, and this I feel is like you are free to choose and decide and do as you please right now. So there is again that very intense energy coming in where I feel it's going to happen if you are wanting it, but if you don't want it, that's okay. You're free to decide. You're free to decide like the song. Okay, and then here we have, for those of you in a relationship, look at this: soulmate connection, and then deeply in love. Okay, so something's being restored and rebalanced here. And look at this. It's like a very happy, very like both of them are very like happy and very bubbly energy, which is leaving you feeling wonderful. So this is a wonderful month for in so many different aspects of your life, Aquarius. So yeah, I like this for you. I like this a lot. Let's see what we have for your witch's room here. Okay, let's take a look. Give it a little shake. I'm opening it the wrong way. Let's see. We have. Oh, okay. You're the first sign to get this, and it's the Harvest Witch's Rune. The Harvest Witch's Rune is representing the end of a cycle. So again, that makes sense. Saw went around the corner there, and also it's representing abundance, manifestation, and rewards. So again, you're look at where it landed too. Go treat yourself. Okay, Aquarius. Thank you again so much for joining me, and I will see you in November. Take good care. Hello, Pisces. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so happy to see you. For those of you who are returning, and a big heartfelt welcome to those of you who are new to the channel. I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards. And today, for the month of October, of course, I am going to be including some tarot as well as oracle cards. But it's also taking a look at your energies for the rest of the quarter for this year. I will be including a witch's rune towards the end of your read. So if you are interested to see which witch's rune, there's a little bit of a tongue twister there, is pulled for you, then make sure you stay tuned for that. So yes, I have cleansed and blessed your space here. So I will begin shuffling, but I hope that you are doing well. I'm so happy to have you here, and I hope that you enjoy this session. Just wanting to give thanks, of course, to our angels, ancestors, and guides for being present for your reading here today. Giving thanks for their energies, for their guidance and protection, and welcoming in any messages they wish to share with us today. Feel like we'll give it another shuffle, and then we should be good to go. Let's see here. All right, let's begin, Pisces. Let's see what's going on here. All right. The Seven of Wands. Four of Swords. The Magician. Eight of Wands. Knight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Okay, so that's what we're looking at for your lineup when it comes to the tarot. Let's see what we have. So I really felt drawn to use this deck in particular for all the signs, obviously. with these sessions. And I feel, especially with us going into Samhain, and whether that resonates with you or not, the new year for witches, or if you are more so feeling a connection to the end of the quarter coming up, shifting into 2023. I really feel like there's some things that we as a collective with all the signs are needing to kind of like release. So it's kind of like just this shadow work energy that I'm really picking up here. So that's really what this is representing. Perhaps something you've missed, or you need to kind of like focus on a little bit more before we shift into that new year energy. But yeah, that is what this is really representing here. The whole read, the whole spread, I feel a connection to finances, to love, to success, to your well-being, your health. So take what resonates with you, and of course leave what does not. What do we have for our Pisces here? I feel some really intense energy coming through here, and that is getting my attention. So we'll take a look at that. And let's now take a look also and see what is coming through with love for our Pisces, please. I'm going to pull, there's going to be 2 piles for love for you Pisces, taking a look at what needs to be shared for our single Pisces and for those of you already in a relationship. All right, Pisces, what do we need to know for our Pisces? Okay. I will take that. Yes, and I will take that. Thank you. All right. So let's just give me a moment here to feel what's going on with your read, to get that connection established here so that I can channel the messages through my vessel for you. Excuse me. All right, let's take a look. So 7 of Wands. Okay. So I feel, the 7 of Wands, I feel like you are protective of something or someone in your life. And I feel it's good that you are. It's good that you are. I feel like this person or this situation, you have really built up like success with this person, or love with this person, or with a situation. Maybe it's in reference to a business or finances. And I feel you kind of like sensibly need to be protective of these things or person is absolutely justified here. Okay, so you're being encouraged to continue to embrace this energy. I know so often with a lot of like reads, or with what's intuitively channeled here, for myself or for other reads and such, it's kind of like I feel the opposite energy. It's kind of like, let down your guard and such. I don't feel that's the case here for you. I feel like it's really like, no, it's not necessarily like to keep your guard up, but you're feeling protective for a reason. I don't know exactly what that reason is. Maybe it'll be revealed throughout the read here. But I definitely feel to encourage you and to honor this experience. Okay. So let's take a look what this is all about. So we have the 4 of Swords beside the 7 of Wands here. 4 of Swords. Okay, so this is saying that there's time, there's a need for rest. There's a need to kind of like pause. There's a need, with this pause, with this rest, it's allowing you, see how we kind of like, it's mimicking each other, this side and this side. It's allowing you to reflect on this past year, even, the last few months, and also to reflect and see like, what do I want to achieve in the new year? What am I aiming for? So without this rest, without this pause, it's very difficult to gain this connection to your higher self. So you want to make sure you're honoring this rest period. And also I feel like, it's similar to like, animals and such preparing for the winter. A lot of us are in autumn, of course, depending where you are in the world. And that is a part of it as well, right? It's like you're kind of like getting that rest, getting, things organized and set and prepped to kind of like get into this rest phase of winter and such. And it's needed right now. I really feel like you need a good rest. So here we have the Magician. So obviously we're looking at 2 minor arcana energies here, and we're shifting to the Magician, which is saying like, there's a lot of excuse me, ambition and willpower attached to this energy. And in this period of rest, you are reconnecting. See how we have like you're reconnecting with this willpower, this energy, this this will and need to push forward, to push ahead with something. Now, it's not saying that this will not appear regardless, but you're going to be able to maximize, connections, perhaps like establish connections and investments and opportunities with the rest introduced. Okay. If that rest isn't introduced where you can kind of like have the opportunity to brainstorm, to silence the outside world a little bit, the opportunities are still there, but they won't be as strong. So we want to maximize from these opportunities. Okay, so the rest is absolutely essential. I feel like it's almost like it's obviously not the hermit, but I feel like it's almost like a hermit energy, hermit with reflection. Okay, so let's continue here and see what else is going on. Okay, so here we have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is saying that things are moving. Things are moving rapidly, and there's excitement, and things are changing. So see how this is crucial in order to unlock this and to gain access to this. So again, like I feel you really want to. I feel like career, like business and finances are really attached to this primarily, honestly. And I feel like you do really want to grant access to this in your life. So yeah, it's like this is needed in order to be prepared for this because things are going to move like that. And if you're already feeling worn down, if you're already feeling like physically and emotionally exhausted right now, like if you're going through a mild burnout, well, you're not going to be able to keep up with this. And we need you to keep up with this because the things that are happening here, the shifts and the connections are life changing, like positive, life changing experiences here. So let's see what's happening here now with the Knight of Swords. Okay, so Knight of Swords, I feel, yeah, this is again like this is the changes. This is representing travel. This is, things taking off, like investments, taking off. Those connect, like it's all coming to light. It's like rapid, and then here it is. So it's very like go, go, go. This is very like go, go, go energy. Now, I feel like when you're hearing this with me picking up on kind of like that, that burnt out kind of energy that you're having right now, you're probably like, oh my gosh, I can't even like, I want this. I want it so badly and it's welcome in my life. But you're kind of like, how could I even like, I just don't have it in me right now. Right. So again, we need to be honoring this, like this energy and these messages here. Okay, so then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is saying, your hard work is going to pay off. It's a card of achievement, and it's also my community is going to hate. This is the second time this has happened. I really did not think this was going to happen with intuitively channeling things, but we have the ever so dreaded patience word appearing. I'm so sorry, but it's saying it's in a positive like sense. Your patience is paying off. So it's not necessarily encouraging you to be patient, but you being patient with the rest, with that, it's going to pay off. I mean, we're seeing like this is super, like this is like power reading for you, like wonderful. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be terrified to look in the comments from you guys. But anyways, so here we have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords, of course, we have your vision. Okay, that vision that you sought out to have. I don't know why I'm going there. Maybe that's what you have to be protective of too. Your vision. Maybe you need to get things patent. Maybe it's like, I felt, you see that intuitive. So anyways, anyways, your vision is becoming a massive and global success. Okay. So with this as well is new opportunity. So I feel like many of you, for those of you who are returning, again, thank you so much. Bless your hearts for returning. I really appreciate the support. But for those of you who know me and know how I read, it's again, we need to make sure we are taking care of this is like a big portal in a sense for you. Without this rest, again, yeah, it's happening and it's all, fine and dandy, but it's like mediocre, right? It's mediocre. We don't want come on, right? Pisces. Those two, mediocre and Pisces, don't go together. Come on now. So we want to like enjoy this, your vision coming to life, your plans coming to life, this success, this new opportunity. Get the rest you need now. Like October, rest it up. Rest it up. Okay, let's see what's happening here with you. Everything is in perfect balance. Lovely. Yeah, I love this with the number 8. I'm a big fan of that number too. But yeah, it's again where you're hesitant of, can I step away? Can I, take a week off? Yes. Yes, you can. Everything is fine. This is still going to present itself to you. Okay? So rest assured in knowing that. For those of you who are are singles, for our single Pisces, you have time for a change, death potion. You know it. You have been feeling it for a while, right? It's like you have been putting so much towards a relationship, or you've been trying to like, you know, see if things are going, like say you're interested in someone, and you reach out and you reach out and you reach out, and they're not replying, or they're just giving you like, an emote as a reply. It's like, enough is enough. Okay. Again, Pisces, you deserve way better than that. So it is definitely time for a change. I do feel not necessarily either it's going to be like the end of October, or definitely by the end of this year. I feel there's going to be a strong relationship established, like a love relationship. But you need to dismiss this person you're around right now. Like you can't spend any more time on them. It's draining. Look at the energy. It's draining the energy from you. And by draining that, you gotta get your energy back in every shape and form. But anyways, by draining that energy, you're not going to have it to connect with this person who's going to be there for you. So it's time to say goodbye. Then we have, for those of you in a relationship, balance, love. This is really nice. You guys are doing great together. Definitely finding like a nice balance, obviously with the balanced love. But I feel like, something has happened where you kind of have reconnected, and like the bond that the two of you share, you and your partner share, has always been very strong. But I feel like, with the stresses of life and uncertainty of things, and like just, the world we live in and all, the pressures and such, that, sometimes it can also take its toll, when it's not intentionally, or when you're not intentionally trying to have that happen. But anyways, that has faded. That's faded. And there's like, this is very salt. Look at that. Like it's full. It's the cork and all. Like, I love it. We've got the hearts everywhere. So yeah, like love is really nice. If you are looking at starting a family, or if you are looking at, yeah, I just feel if you that's something you're interested in, this would be a good time to start a family. Absolutely. Okay, let's see what we have for your witch's rune here. I'm curious. I'm curious. Give a little shake. Shaky, shake, 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 shake. And let's see. We've had a lot of repeats like within the signs for the runes. I'm curious what you're going to get. Oh, okay. So we have this star. This is blessings. I mean, they're there. They're there for you for sure. Blessings and, wishes being granted. Again, what did you set off to have? What was that vision? It's coming true. Your dream is coming true, or your dreams are coming true. So anyways, that is what I have for you today, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. I already look forward to your reading in November. And if you wish to look at booking a private session to further elaborate on this read, or if you're interested in any type of past life regression, twin flame work, or spell work, I am more than happy to help you. All my links are provided for you in the description, of course. Take good care of yourself. I will see you soon.